Wonderful. Cynic.
I
Tell
have
us
a
about Cynic, and we'll get to the questions later.
Okay.
Cynic downtime.
Cynic is a wisecracking, smart-talking bard who likes to just sit there and insult every enemy he comes across. Especially those anal bead rat-tailed motherfuckers. Killed Slambo.
And
Oh,
the
and
other
by the
guy.
way, I'll pay the 3 gold for his immortalization in the thingy later.
Okay. Write his death bio then.
I'll let him write his own if he wishes. I'm not good at those wordy thingies.
He's dead. You have to do it.
Okay. So, basically, yeah. I like to insult the things I come across, and that's about all I can think of at the moment. I like to stay mostly a mystery. And I play a kazoo, mostly Kenny G style smooth jazz.
Right. Downtime.
Leveling up. I had 1 saved, so
Yep. Well, you'll get another
I
one.
have 1 save, and then I just leveled up.
Perfect. To level 4.
5.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Whoa. That's level 5. What?
I double sessioned last weekend too.
Very nice. Living conditions.
We will do a comfy one after that horrifying experience. So, +3. $15. I got money. So 4 times 5. 5d4. I made 8 gold, which just about covered what my pay was, my stay was.
Very nice. That's a pretty crappy roll.
You can say that again.
Oh.
Yeah, but hey, my comfy stay only cost me 10 gold, so
So yeah,
almost came out even.
almost even. It's like a vacation, you know? Costs a little bit more than you're used to.
Especially after that traumatic experience of watching 2 allies die. Well, not watching them die. I think they died. I'm not sure at this point. Well, I imagine it might be long enough that we didn't see them coming back and know.
You could assume that they died.
Yeah.
You did watch kind of in the dim firelight as the creatures wrapped them up into cocoons and drug them away. But you could, I mean, maybe they're still alive. You never know. Rufus. Tell us about Rufus.
Rufus Berger is a human fighter who grew up under the shadow of his family business in a small village, making their patented meat pies. He has ever since wanted to escape from that life, and one day managed to go to the big city and acquired a taste for drink. Ever since then, he's been, well, just trying to make ends meet.
Cool. You had a question? Wasn't that you? Said have a question?
Yeah, I did have a question. The Ring of Sustenance. I was trying to look into the AP shop to figure out what it does. Need no food, no water, and 4 hours of sleep at night. So how much? So a person would regularly need 8 hours of sleep. So that would only mean they would only need 4 hours.
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to
Now,
check
here's
on
my
that.
question. Does that mean you get a long rest during a night's period?
Yeah, that's actually a good question too. So it's 4 hours. Is that considered a short rest or a long, or is that considered a short rest? And
it's a short rest.
Okay, and if you decide to take a long rest, for a whole week, is that time cut in half, with the Ring of Sustenance, or is it still 1 week for a long rest?
It's still a week for, well, it's not like a week. It's between sessions.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so no matter what, it's always at the end of the session you get the long rest.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, what it allows you to do is take, instead of 1 night watch, 3 night watches.
Yeah.
Which means you'll usually have 2 people awake during those night watches.
It's really good if you have dark vision and a high perception.
Yeah, because then I'd let you roll to see if this is one of the night watches where you were already awake and geared. So that's one of the big things it does is also, the food and water stuff could save your life if you're in a desert. It'll make you immune to like anything that makes you very, very thirsty or very, very hungry. If there's any spells like that, traveling through deserts, things like that, you'd be fine. But I think the big benefit there is for the extra night watches. That would be my guess.
Especially if you have a high passive perception.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Rufus,
Because then you can actively see what's coming better than anyone else.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. Rufus, downtime actions.
I will investigate a rumor.
Okay, we'll do this in the Moonrise Kingdom for next week. Trying to fill out all these rumor boards. I need a bigger rumor board. Living conditions.
I will live modestly this time, since I didn't make a whole lot of money off that last job.
All right. Equipment broke. D4 times your level.
No.
And then if you run out of money, like if you just get tapped out doing that, then you don't have to worry.
You have to sell something or lose your.
Oh, okay. So you have to
sword.
cover the difference.
I have enough money to cover that.
Oh, I was just making sure.
Yeah. All
In case
right.
you know what I mean, someone does get high enough level that starts to get expensive.
Tell us about Lars.
Lars Olfen is a fisherman from the Northern Territories, some remote northern fishing village, who was kidnapped by pirates and escaped in a blind rage that may or may not be connected to the bear-tooth necklace around his neck. He mostly just does strong arm work. He's kind of a tall, lanky, inscrutable fellow that doesn't say very much and doesn't really tend to get any kind of nuances. And he also smells very strongly of fish. So, yeah.
So he's a ladies' man.
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
Although he is very much unaware of, why people keep kind of ducking their heads around them. But he never travels anywhere without his great axe, which was won in a bar fight.
And the belaying pin, of course.
Yes, the belaying pin, ever present.
You can tell us a story about that next time. Living conditions or downtime actions. Would you like to spend or save?
He'll gain a level. Barbarian 4.
Cool. And modest, comfy. How you feeling?
For the first time in his life, yeah, he's going to be comfy.
All right. D20 plus 3. Inspiration. Just add that to your sheet. It's on the core stats page. Row, tell us about Mr. Ixon.
What do you need to know about Mist? That no one already know themselves. The eternal fire. Yeah. Powerful dragon, tricked by witches or hags to a mortal form. They shall regain his power. Burn the world to ashes.
That's it? That's your whole backstory?
Especially after the previous experiences with you, sir.
He's got a following, He's gathering his strength, Soon he shall return his
I
What?
still
Good
want to get
form of
that
glory.
freaking lizard cult to sacrifice you
What color
to unlock the dragon within.
what color dragon are you?
I'm red.
And how old are you?
My body is about 50-something years old.
Yeah,
No,
but
36 years old, but I'm 1,000 years old.
thousands. And where did you live for those thousands of years?
My lair.
How much treasure did you have?
A million gold.
Millions?
My fortune was so vast that I couldn't count it.
And what happened to that fortune?
When I have the strength, I shall reclaim it.
So it's still out there somewhere?
Yeah.
So
It
one
was-
drunken night, could I get him to tell me where and possibly get a quest to go find it?
I'm sure he'd tell you. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe it was a small
I'm a
loan.
very charismatic individual, sir.
Cool. So downtime.
Okay. Oh. I will use it to improve the potion shop.
Potion shop. One more downtime action gets the
I'll
potion
spend
shop.
the one that I had banked on doing it.
All right. The next cost is 50 DTA. You guys will have access to a new potion.
Is a Hearthstone potion what I think it is?
It gives you a better deck.
That it returns you to a town in safety?
That's right.
Job
Yep.
done.
If you
How
guys,
long does it take, like, to... Is it like an instantaneous
No, it's
during
not.
an action type thing?
It's not a word of recall spell, which is a 9th level spell. This is a 10 gold potion that, at DM's discretion, at the end of an adventure, will allow you to travel home safely. It takes anywhere from 5 minutes to 6 hours. And if you're in combat and stuff like that, everything breaks. And if you try to use it any other way than drinking it, say by putting it up your butt and jumping off a cliff and landing on your ass, all kinds of terrible things can happen. That actually has happened.
Here's my question. What if I fed it to an enemy?
Would the enemy go home?
I mean, it's bound to Tidebreak.
Okay, so the enemy goes to Tidebreak then.
At the-
Green dragon, here I come!
at DM's discretion.
Damn it, because I would totally think that would be a way to take down Regulus for the other side.
It's a 10 gold piece fast travel, not a 10 gold piece word of recall. So it's just if you're at the end of your adventure and you don't want to walk back or pay expensive, like you guys have been paying 35 gold to get home to take ships. If instead of doing that you bought Hearthstone potions at the start of your adventure, you could do that instead of taking the ship for 35 gold.
Some of us don't have to pay for ships.
And the last two ship rides were only the little ones for me across the swamp, which are only like, what, 5 gold or something?
5, yeah.
So, for me, the last couple trips were as cheap as buying a Hearthstone potion.
You also
So
had
that's
2 party members die on the way back. That did happen. 18, you are inspired, sir.
I still say I'm not responsible for them for getting to roll hit dice.
Cicera. Tell us about Cicera.
All right.
This is
Sarah
a chick, right?
Yeah, it's a woman. Don't worry.
It's just hard to tell. Could also be a pretty man.
It's one or the other.
You're missing like the secondary sex characteristics like breasts.
It's a dragon, like everybody else.
Okay. Cesara was part of a traveling family that traveled across the land mostly, and through that traveling, she got her trade of basically wandering around. She eventually settled down in this small town where she worked as a guard. Where she worked as the town guard, as one of the town guard. But eventually, it got boring, and she got that sense of wandering again. And so she left and became a bounty hunter. And after a while, she just kept traveling until she reached Tidebreak, where she hopes she will make her fortune. At the same time, she has a very strong sense of the law. She believes that through the laws of man, we're able to keep a community together. We're able to keep people together. And without laws, it's total anarchy ensues, and more damage is done than good. She has these very vibrant green eyes and this messy red hair, mostly. And she always wears this jacket above her leather clothes, signifying her previous rank when she was in the guard.
Interesting. I was wondering how you could be a lawful rogue, but everything makes sense now.
Yeah. It's something interesting as well, because the rogue is very good at investigative stuff, and so like I've seen rogues that are like detectives as well, which was pretty interesting.
I still found the greatest name for an inspector ever.
What's that?
Justin Spectre. Inspector,
Justin's.
just Inspector.
Um, I would like to spend a downtime, getting. How do you gain faction renown with the downtime? Is it just like you get a +1, or is there something you gotta do?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. At some point, once people get higher levels in the factions, uh, there will be quests required. But at this
Okay.
point, I don't want to deal with that shit.
All right.
But I want people to be able to gain
Instead,
renown.
yeah, instead I'll investigate a rumor.
I've seriously expected more people would be improving like the provision shop and stuff.
Well, I've only got like 10 gold at the moment because I tried to play yesterday, but for the AM game, but you weren't around, so yeah.
Downtime days no gold.
Yeah, you don't improve it with gold.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add it to the list in Moonrise Kingdom. And I'm gonna roll up the kingdom next week as a new zone.
Okay.
And then next week the swamp will be open as well.
Excellent.
And the territories are always open. God, I need a bigger rumor board. Okay, so what do you guys want to do today?
Don't I have to do living conditions, or do we just pass that?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay, I'll be living poorly because I only have like 10 gold at the moment, and I want to save some in case anything were to happen. So that brings me down to 8 gold and 1d20 minus 3.
Boring is good, not much happens. So yeah, take
All
your
right.
faction renown, take your DTA out, and you can faction renown Regulus, Phoenix, or Undertow, your call, and you can just set, your faction renown in that faction to +1.
Excellent.
Happy to give you a description of the factions if you need it.
I just need Regulus again. Actually, I just need to remember Regulus again because I forgot what they are loyal to King, I think.
Right.
And Phoenix is just an old order coming back or something.
So they're both loyal to the king. They're both loyalist factions. Just Regulus promotes the idea of expansion, and Phoenix doesn't. That's literally the only difference, the major difference. Like it, when you talk about like expeditions and things, you're looking at Regulus. When you're talking about like helping around town, in Meridian and in Tidebreak, which you guys haven't done much of, that tends to be Phoenix. And then Undertow's third, and they are the rebellion, essentially.
All right, gotcha. Thank you.
And we don't have to tell you if we're buying a Hearthstone potion. We can just
Yeah, you can just do it.
put it in the inventory and take 10 gold off.
Yeah, I don't give a crap about 10 gold.
Everyone should buy one. I'll buy one for the poor guy.
Yeah, Phoenix wants to make Meridia great again. That's true.
And I'll buy a Hearthstone potion as well. Lars will.
I can't buy one, so you guys
I
go
got
ahead.
one for you.
Oh,
Ro
thank
bought
you.
one for you.
Thank you, Ro. I'll
It's
put
alright,
that in-
minion.
I'll write that down in my inventory list.
So does everybody have a Hearthstone?
I do not.
Back of your head.
Yeah, you're gonna take a ship back. Hopefully,
Unless we run into a problem like last time.
unless you can't get back to a ship.
I guess it all just depends on where we end up going.
Well,
You might want to have one just in case, because even if, you know what I mean, they last forever.
right.
There's like
If
three of
in
us
3
in the
adventures you need it, you'll have it in 3 adventures.
I can get us passage on a ship. I just can't guarantee how long it's going to take.
You also can't definitely be at a ship when it's ready to come home. You can get a ship from here anywhere, but once you're at the end of the adventure, like the issue they had in the AM group today is that they were 6 hexes away from a ship, and they died on the way back.
And
Yeah,
the
probably a
biggest
good
problem
idea.
was our barbarian and our monk forgot to roll hit dice.
Oh,
What the
great.
That's what really fucked us up when they both went into the fight with under 10 HP.
How
Oh
do
no,
you
they
even?
didn't. They didn't
Okay.
have under 10.
Well,
Cody
it only
had,
took
like-
like one attack for Slambo to go down. I remember that.
Yeah, but I think it was a crit.
Well,
He had like
Slambo's
17
on
hit
drugs,
points.
so it's all good. Or
Slambo
what?
had like
Yeah, he was the
17.
one on
Cody
guard,
had like
too.
15. They weren't nearly dead. They were close to dead. They were. I don't even think they were bloody.
And no, Shock was actually at full health when the fight started. He just got webbed and never got out.
Right.
All right, I'll buy a Hearthstone potion, I suppose.
That tends to be a smart thing to have in the back pocket. Of course, it won't get you out of like if you're in prison and stuff. It just won't work because DM discretion. But yeah, normally at the end of an
Well, I think
adventure.
they would take your potions if you went to prison, right?
Sure, that would make sense.
Unless you can sleight of hand check it.
And it just doesn't work.
Just shelf it.
I have a question. Didn't we throw Ro in prison when we came back from the beginning session, the prologue?
You did,
Yeah,
and
but
the
I got
judge
out.
the judge freed him on account of Roe only doing
Sanity
what was,
defense.
yeah.
All right.
The judge said he thought Roe would probably do more for Tidebreak on the outside than on the inside, and honestly, nobody really wanted to deal with him.
And really, you don't want to piss a dragon off. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
All
Any
right.
person was against.
Yeah, that does make sense. But even if he wasn't a dragon, maybe he has a dragon friend, and that dragon friend's gonna be like, "So you imprisoned my friend?
You can,
Well,
you can literally
hey.
see me covered in red scales.
We have the perfect group for the go take care of the boats that are overfishing problem. One who likes to set fires to boats. You know, that might be nice. And the other being the guy who can get us a boat maybe for free.
We can't go to the swamp, though, can we?
No, but that's not the
That's
quest.
off the-
I'm talking about
that's
the
off
rumor
the
that's overfishing the
coast.
waters outside Tidebreak.
Yeah, it's between
Which is in the
Tidebreak and
swamp.
it's between
No, it's not.
Tidebreak and the swamp.
Yeah.
Aren't we unable to go to the swamp because of the droid thing?
You are, but you can go to the water between Tidebreak and the swamp.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't be able to do the other two. That one you could do. Alternatively, you could dungeon crawl or explore, or go to the lesser
Always good for a
territories.
dungeon crawl as well.
Ooh, yeah, let's go dungeon crawl. Not yet.
Or you could do some kind of a investigation, something or other. That would probably be in
Could do
Greycott, though. That's where that's been
Drug
lately.
smuggling.
Lars hates people who fish like crap.
Well, I mean,
I
they're
would
not.
be-
They're fishing well. The issue is the druids believe they're
They're fishing too
overfishing.
well.
They're
Yeah,
fishing too well.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
don't know how
there's-
to do it properly. That makes me very angry.
well, I mean, what
No,
happened
it's-
is there's a certain type of fish that's gotten really, really popular in Meridia. All the rich people are definitely having to have this, and it's going for a lot of money. But they catch it right out here off the coast of Tidebreak with big nets, and they just drag the nets up and down the river.
So we just gotta go destroy some boats, guys.
We don't really need to destroy the boats. We could technically tell them, okay, listen, either stop or we'll destroy the boats. And if they
We're
don't
gonna
do
end
it,
up destroying the boats.
This would earn
Unless-
We
you.
have and I look over at Ro. We have a fire dragon. We are going to end up destroying the boats.
This would earn you
I just-
substantial negative reputation with Phoenix, as these guys are providing food and stuff. They are feeding people, and you're destroying fishing boats that catch things other than this certain type of fish. So you take negative reputation with a couple of people. You get positive reputation with Undertow.
So the thing is, we gotta make sure, like, we
What if
gotta.
we only destroyed a couple of them?
And they're not doing anything illegal, technically.
It's not illegal. It's just It's like they're just. The only problem is they're harming the ecosystem. That's it. The economy's fine. What they're doing is fine. It's just the ecosystem is getting damaged.
Well, if we destroyed it, we
Sure.
might get some happiness out of the druids too.
I don't know. Would the druids
Well,
be
they
okay?
don't like when people mess with the ecosystem. And it is the waters right between the druids and us.
But I doubt that would like make them suddenly turn around and say, "Okay, now we're friends again." No, I think they'd still be pissed at us.
You'd be surprised.
Well,
They're
whatever
awfully
you guys
fickle.
want to do, I'll be coming along, no problems.
I don't think that Rufus is opposed to dealing with the overfishing, especially considering that most of the alternatives consist of criminal activity.
Well, dungeon
I'm a
crawling is not
fisherman, and
criminal.
I do not like people who do not fish correctly.
All right, let's go fishing. Fishing or dungeon? Track you voted.
All right.
Fishing it is.
Whatever requires the most muscle. I'm a pretty strong guy.
Fishing or dungeon are both good with me.
You guys, you have a very combat-oriented party, I think. So, Zara, are you more of a social character?
I do have a lot of points in investigative as well as some perception and stuff like that. So I do have some social stuff in, but yeah, I am also combat oriented because I'm an assassin character.
You got an assassin rogue, a fire dragon, barbarian ranger, and bard.
Yeah, type fishing, dungeon.
I'd be the most face of us all.
I think I'm the most face.
That's
What's your passive persuasion?
Passive persuasion.
Passive.
How do you
19,
calculate?
baby.
20, motherfucker.
oh
Persuasion.
shit.
Rogue.
Yeah. Okay, so it's him then.
By persuasion, do you mean intimidation?
No,
No.
persuasion specifically. No, intimidation, I have a passive 15.
I got
How
like
do
a
you have a-
passive of 11, so yeah, he should go ahead.
Oh, you're
Dude,
really
the
fast.
Jack of all trades, 18 charisma. You ain't fucking with the bard.
Jack of all trades should only do. Huh. That
Jack
should only give
of
you a
all
passive
trades gives
15.
plus 1 to everything, but I have 18 because I got 15 at start, then I got the racial bonus, and then I got the other one. No, it's 17 I'm at, or
Yeah,
something like
that's a
that.
plus
19. No,
4.
that's it. I'm 19.
No, you got a +4 from that, and then. Jack of all
Okay, I
trades
started
is the last
15. I get 2 from being a tiefling, and then at 4 I get another 2.
What?
Yeah, which gives you 18.
Why do you get
It's
another
a-
2 at
you have a
4?
plus- Powerful
Ability
modifier.
score improvement at level 4 every 4 levels, I think,
It's
is what
1.
happens.
You get
It's
1.
No, it's
No,
2.
it gives you 2 into 1 stat or 1 into 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I just put everything straight into charisma.
No,
That-
you,
So I'm at 19.
But Rose at
Vicious
19
Monk.
too, right?
Rogue.
Like, I got 19 charisma.
Rose a dragon. He's at like 27. Or not right now.
But I'm good with a dungeon, too, because with my previous roles, me trying to talk our way out of situations might not go well.
I'm okay with the dungeon if somebody turns on a light.
are you adding
Hold on.
your bonus to on top of your efficiency bonus? Your Jack of all trades on top of your bonus?
No, I'm an expertise in persuasion.
He's got you beat, man.
And you're level 5, right? So that's a
Yeah.
+3 proficiency bonus. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm bard, dude. Like, you're not gonna beat a bard in persuasion. That's the one thing I have going for me.
How
That's
many of
it.
us? How many of us have dark vision? Because I do not.
I do.
I don't, but I have 9 torches. If
Who needs
anybody,
dark
if anybody
vision?
needs a
Covering
light.
fire.
Mars and torches.
Yeah,
Okay,
type
it-
dungeon or fishing or type or if you don't care.
Either or, it's fine.
That's 2 for
Yeah,
dungeon, 1
dungeon.
for fish. Who are we missing? Cynic.
I'm on the board. Oh,
Ready for dungeon?
I go dungeon, I guess, because hell, we already have a popular vote for it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, dungeon it is. Let's go kill something, boys.
45 minutes and we haven't started yet.
Well, our last one kind of ran a little late too.
I do schedule 30 minutes to figure all this stuff out at the start of the session, so we're only about 15 late.
That's good.
Okay. Type your levels, please, into chat. And row. Level 3.
No, he's saying 3 for a dungeon. That was what it was.
What level are you, Rogue.
Yeah, what's his level?
I believe Ro's at least 4.
Yeah.
Because I've been on a couple adventures with him, and
Why
we
the
kept
fuck isn't he typing it into chat?
Nah, he typed now. He's 3.
Are you
He's
really
level
3?
3.
Oh, damn.
Didn't you get a ring, man?
What was that?
Didn't you get
No.
the ring? You didn't. Okay. Well, cool.
I was like, how are they level 5, bloody? I was in a double session last week still, I'm not even level 4.
Well, maybe you're just not as good as they are.
I have a question. Do we not have a healer? Just to make sure.
Me, Bard.
Okay. Good. Please
He's
keep us alive.
He's not really a
You're-
healer, though. He let 2 people die in one session.
But effectively, I have 9 healing word slots.
He
But
can
he-
sing you to sleep as you slowly die.
And yet 2 people died in his last game.
He can mock and he can heal. That's
Again,
enough.
I am now responsible for those who did not use their hit dice.
No, but you did burn 2 spells on Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Dissonant
And,
Whispers
okay, again,
that did nothing.
you had insane saves in that session, because everything I threw got saved.
You can't save against a healing word. Vicious call and
But
mockery.
if Tasha's would have worked, it would have disabled one of them for the whole fight, which we could have then probably won, so... I do not disagree with my use of it.
Guys.
I'm just saying 2 people died in your session. That's all I'm saying.
Guys,
That is
guys,
not the Bard's fault.
at this moment right now, we gotta focus, alright? If we want to make it out alive, we gotta be sneaky and careful. But at the same time...
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do
At the
sneak.
same time... No, at the
Ours
same
is
time...
not very sneaky. I'm sorry.
Once you say to put sneaky in, I take the kazoo out of my pocket and start playing a tune. This time I'll go with like a Gaelic punk tune.
Devil's Dance Floor by Flogging Molly.
We just have...
For a dungeon crawl, we get to choose.
You do.
Yeah, there's danger. Depends which side, isn't it?
West? Go west, my son. Go west and grow up in
Watch
the country.
all of us choose a different direction.
Oh, there's a tiebreaker because there's 5 of you.
Alright, tiebreaker.
Cynic.
I'm thinking.
Don't make the wrong choice. More people will
Okay,
die.
so I'm literally just gonna do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
East. Good choice.
All right.
Love that choice. Thank you, by the way.
No problem.
Cynic.
We're gonna
Let's
fucking...
kill
Oh my
more
god.
party
We're gonna...
members.
We're gonna fucking die now, guy.
It's been a pleasure serving with all of you.
Let's kill more party members. We can do it.
All right.
All of you remember to use your hit dice.
I'm a barbarian. What's hit dice?
Let me take a second to stat this dungeon out.
Okay.
Let's take 10, and then at 2 o'clock straight up we'll start. Sound good?
Cool.
All right.
I've been sitting here for 3 hours.
I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'll be right back.
So am I.
I'm gonna get your mum.
Gotta pee.
Sandwich.
Turkey and Munster cheese. I'm back.
Welcome back. So, what do you guys think a fair price would be for a monster manual with, say, 100 new monsters in it, given that
Think
Volo
of
had
what?
a monster manual? You know, Volo's just came out. It had like 100 monsters in it, 100 statted monsters, and it's like $35. But that's a official product. What do you
I
think?
bought it for like 40, but it was from an independent store, so I feel good about it.
I don't know if you were to put it onto Amazon, probably $15 to $20, depending on how detailed they are. And
Yeah, I'd say about 15, 20, yeah.
I'm a
Huh?
discriminating asshole, so.
Yeah, I don't know that it would be like. So it wouldn't have tokens with it because I have the tokens, but I can't sell them. But it would be bios, descriptions, and D&D 5e stats according to the book. So it'd be like
I
battle.
Are you
imagine
talking
you could
about
probably
the
get like
Roll20
$10 a
product?
copy. Are you producing digitally?
You're
Yeah.
talking about the Roll20 product, right?
No. Well, Volos is both print and Roll20. Yeah, I'd just make it digital. I wouldn't get it. I probably wouldn't get it printed. I'd put it
I
on
mean,
like
I
drive-through.
have like the print version, and it's actually really good. I like it for my purposes, but
It's got
it
illustrations
depends on
and
what you want to
stuff.
use it for.
Obviously, like they can get $40 because they have like illustrations and like there's a lot of work that went into this. This would be a much smaller product. But it was
It's a damn good product. It really is. I mean, like
I'd say
especially
you could
I've
probably
been
get
using the
$10 a
tags.
digital copy.
I figure I would go for like 5 and try to sell a bunch of them. $100 for $5 for 100 monsters. That seems
The main draw
doable.
is the player characters because some of the monstrous player characters are actually pretty sweet.
Oh, I didn't know they
The
had
snake
those.
one's freaking overpowered as hell. Like, oh, let's
I have
give
returned.
Here's a GM question, just in general. My hellish rebuke that I get from being a tiefling is once per long rest, and that doesn't use a spell slot when I use it, right?
It does use a
It
spell
does-
slot.
Wait. I did it as a rogue and it didn't use a spell slot and it was level 2.
Yeah, because what if you're playing something that doesn't have spell slots as a class, but you still get it as a skill?
it doesn't use spells. It's not supposed to.
It's a racial.
And
Yeah,
you
it's
can't use
racial. It
You
shouldn't
can't
use
use spell
spell
slots
slots.
to use it either. So
Okay,
if
no,
you're-
that's fine. I just want, because I can use it once per day, so I put in the stats for it, so I can use it. It's just I wanted to make sure that I'm not using a spell slot like I thought I would be.
I get once per long rest.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just once. So because it's a long rest. So
It's like an item use.
once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once per this adventure right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You guys sure it doesn't use a spell slot?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Absolutely sure it doesn't use
Yeah.
spell slot.
You guys
Because
fine?
what if you're a class that doesn't get spell slots, but you still get it?
It's like it becomes useless then. So
I actually surprised my DM with it one time, and he looked it up and he's like, "Oh shit, you're right."
It says
there's a lot of.
as a second level spell.
Does it
It's
say?
OP as hell, but you only get to use it once per day. Quote
Hold on,
unquote,
before
so it's good.
for anything. Does it say you have to use a spell slot, or does it say it's considered as a second level spell when you cast it?
Doesn't say either.
Says
Okay.
yes, it does. When you reach third level, you can cast the Hellish Rebuke spell as a second level spell once per long rest.
And it doesn't say you need to use a spell slot either.
No, it just says that it acts as a second level spell.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't. It says nothing is acts as. It says you can cast.
But it doesn't say you have to use a spell slot. It only says, because here's the thing: a lot of these are
Look under the tiefling race.
Yeah, it's
they're
a tiefling.
race. Their the infernal bloodline is in their blood, so obviously they don't need obviously they're gonna get this either way, and they don't need to. spend
Infernal
a second
Legacy
level
under
spell slot.
tiefling traits.
Right. I've read it.
Yeah, it says Infernal Legacy. You can cast a Hellish Rebuke on third level once per day as a second level spell. Infernal Legacy.
It's tricky though, isn't it?
Yeah,
A bit.
that's
I mean, it's
D&D
always up to the DM, but still.
It's
true.
But there's other. Do no other classes get spells? I thought elves got spells.
Races, though.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I thought
dwarves
elves.
do, like the Druger dwarves. They actually get this. Actually, no, that's a feat. They have to get. They have to get the feat first. But yeah, the Druger dwarves do get like a feat, which gives them spells too.
Because I'm pretty sure also, like, if you were to go, like, for example, a tiefling barbarian, you would still get the option to use a Hellish Rebuke once per day, even though you don't have any second level spell slots whatsoever.
That being said, like, tieflings kind of suck for most classes, so that's kind of the trade-off.
Drow.
I'm just
Some.
like,
Drow get fairy fire once a day. Yeah.
I used to play a tiefling rogue, so yeah.
Not once a
I'm
day,
playing a
once long
tiefling
rest.
bard, which I think is working out pretty well so far.
Well, it says once a day, and then the errata is once per long rest. Okay,
You
sure.
must finish a long
It's a
rest or
trait.
cast a spell again.
It's an innate spell-like trait.
It is a trait. That's what it is. Still.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always fun. You guys ready to check out this dungeon that I built?
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Sure.
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
You descend down to the 4th level of the sewers.
Whoa, what?
33345. You descend down to the 4th level of the sewers.
Should we? Well, because sewers are sprawling, and is there an easy way back up to like the city if we go to the sewers?
You back out of the sewers.
Yeah, I'm just asking because it's like we wouldn't need to use the.
No, you'll be able to
Parts.
get back out.
Yeah,
They're
we
not
wouldn't- we
super
wouldn't-
sprawling. This is intended to be like a 2-hour-long session, so it's reasonably sized.
And also, if you run the full 2 hours, he won't make you work your way back out. He'll just say you got back to the city.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
What's the marching order?
I think Ro just put it out there.
Is that the
Yeah,
marching order?
the meat. Lars is the meat shield, so he goes first.
Just confirming that everybody's cool with that.
Yeah, Lars doesn't have dark vision, but hell, why not?
Do you guys want to light a
Well, just
torch going
Putting you
down?
guys in my journal.
I do have a
Lars
torch.
lights the torch.
I have a
Lars,
torch too. so
Lars
I
has a
can-
torch. Anybody else lighting a torch?
I cast a light spell
On who?
on my dagger. Oh, my claw.
Sure.
I have no disrespect toward tieflings. I enjoy them, especially for what I'm using it for. And I also like the hellish resistance of having natural fire resistance.
That's very nice. Yeah.
I once had a random dungeon generator. I don't have that anymore. Okay, so
No.
you walk down into this sewer complex. It's obviously under the city. You know, it's built up. It's stone walls, stone floors, 10-foot high ceilings. These are narrow passageways and things where you're not tracking through like shit. So that's nice. They're just every once in a while they have to send adventurers down to clear out anything that may be living in them, because that's super convenient for me as a DM. So we're just going to hand wave why that exists and say that it does. As you get down, yeah, go ahead.
I can't see anything. Do I wait a bit until like after you finish the explanation to give my
Turn the
character?
torch on.
Yeah, torch. Actually, somebody else has a torch, and I'm in marching order with everybody else.
Who's that?
Cicera.
You
But
can't
yeah,
see?
okay. Yeah, okay, I can see now. Yeah.
All right.
I was just confused there for a little bit. Okay.
And
Lars,
Ro-
it's me, Lars.
And so down this part of the sewer has been used as kind of a storage area for lots of bits and baubles and shit that the town of Tidebreak and the Empire of Meridia needed storage space. So there's like rubble and trash and stuff, like old swords hanging on the wall, suits of armor, chests, boxes, barrels, things like that. The Twitch does
So-
has an AFK overview because I haven't put it back on yet.
Okay.
We
I
just
have a
moved
question.
into the dungeon, so there you go.
Okay, yeah. I have another question.
Yep.
So what are we investigating? So what are we going to do? So what are we investigating at the moment? Like, is there anything
just-
Nothing.
specific?
This is purely
Clearing.
dungeon
Just
crawl.
walk.
Go in and kill shit.
They've
Okay.
they've mentioned that there are a couple of hook horrors on this level they would like you to deal with.
Cool.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Lars would like to start to
Hookworms.
go north.
Is there any kind of illumination within these sewers, like any kind of torches that are on the wall or any other light source that's just kind of inherently there?
Wouldn't that be convenient? No.
Okay.
Lars
could
has a
lay
torch
some,
and he's
though.
kind of a badass, so go ahead.
Perception checks,
Yes, sir.
or passive, or whatever you want to do. I assume you'd want to actively perceive, at least to start.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, great. I'm gonna lock the tokens. This will not
So
be.
my
A,
character is just whistling, not paying attention to fuck at all.
this will not be a surprise round.
Okay.
As Lars and Cesara and maybe a couple of others see a couple of suits of armor on the wall come to life and animate, and we're already into combat, and we're only an hour and 10 minutes in. Look at us go. God, I've been rolling like so shitty on initiative all day.
Oh yes.
I'm
I
always
can't
Lars
afford
is
the
going to
enemy.
go run ahead and slam it with his great axe.
Okay. You will miss, as this is full plate. Cesara.
I will draw my short bow, point it at this guy, and draw it back, and I'm going to fire. And I do get advantage on this one because, as an assassin,
He hadn't gone yet.
yeah,
And if you hit, it's crit. Is that correct?
it's only a crit if it's a surprise round. It's like if the enemy's surprised and then I hit them while they're
Okay.
surprised, it's a crit. But I don't.
No.
Did that hit or?
That
That
did
hit?
not.
Okay.
That did not hit.
Oh. Okay.
Rufus.
All right. I'll take a shot with the longbow.
Oh wait, sorry, that was a short sword. Short sword. Sorry, my bad.
It's you still rolled it at a
yeah.
+5 and it missed.
I still missed because it's finesse. Because it's
Who are you attacking, Rufus? Top one or bottom one?
Oh, I didn't see the bottom one there.
Yeah.
The top one.
Yeah, there's a bottom one too. I just want to make everyone aware of that. You do hit with the 24.
And then I'm going to move 10 feet over here.
Ah, back into the area you haven't explored yet. Great choice. Ro.
I'm gonna run up here,
Mm-hmm.
push myself firmly against the wall so I can engulf this sucker in fire.
You mean Lars, right? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
hit. Ixen Bluthal hits.
That's a Belgian fire, right?
Cynic.
Please tell me we have a cynic.
Please tell us
Sorry.
the only healer is still. Okay, there he is.
What type of damage is that?
1d4 psychic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're using a psychic ability on a animated suit of armor. Nothing appears to happen.
Wait, what are these guys? Are these guys just plate of armor?
They're plates of animated armor.
Do they have a nice red?
They look like this.
They look like those things in Orlando, except gold.
Give me a history check, anybody. Let's do the Bard. Bard, give me a history check. And maybe Cicera too.
Yes, sir.
Bard doing history check.
And maybe Rufus too.
Bard doesn't know shit about history.
No.
I think I've had some of these before. In my opinion.
So Rufus, you might have heard that the Kingdom of Meridia was trying to build like super soldiers that were created by magic and automatically fought their battles for them. This is one of those that didn't exactly pan out. The whole project went way over budget. And it was just a huge mistake. They ended up killing a couple of the wizards who were making them. It's a nightmare.
Hey guys, these
Oh,
are expensive
first
field
generation
wizard
murder
killers.
bots. First generation murder bots.
That's pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Skynet.
All right, first one will swing at Lars and miss. Second one will swing at Cynic and miss. Oh wait, they've got 2 attacks. Again at Lars and hit for 3. And again at Cynic and miss. So Lars, that'll reduce to 1. No, you didn't raise. Be 3. Okay.
All right, Lars is going to take another swing with his great axe.
Stop smoking weed.
What?
Oh, why not?
Whoever just lit up a joint.
Shit, son.
That a joint one hitter.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
All right, you
They
crunch it.
damage.
He's injured, dented. See sparks fly out of his like neck holes.
He's on tilt.
He's on tilt. Cesara.
I quickly sheath my short bow around my chest and then pull out my short sword and strike at the animated armor in front of me. I'm going to attack, and I have advantage on this one as well. And if it does hit, then I get an extra 1d6 damage because of my sneak attack, which says that I can get 1d6 extra because
I'm familiar with sneak attack. So what you need to do
Okay.
is just make a weapon that says like
a macro that says weapon or
Short-
short sword sneak attack.
and then
yeah.
just have both dice rolls in there because you're always going to get it when you got an ally there. So all right, that's 11. That makes me do less math, and I hate math. Rufus.
Yeah, understood. Yes, sir.
All right, Rufus is going to move 5 feet up here and take a shot with the longbow over at the
You miss.
nuts.
Plate armor. Row.
Time to lock it down.
You miss. Oh, sorry. That was the same one. I just assumed Row was going to miss. Oh, fuck you, Row.
Maximum damage.
You hit. Cynic.
Your favorite spell. I'm the one right next to me.
Does nothing.
Oh wait, that's right. And I'll also give an inspiration dice to someone. Who wants an inspiration dice?
I'll take one.
Lars is good. Never mind.
I'll give it to the dragon then.
By me, praise.
2 attacks on Cynic. 1 will hit for 6 damage. Hits with a 15. You can try to cut that.
I will hellish rebuke it. And actually, no, first, yeah, I'll cut it. Let's just roll a d6 and see what happens.
I'm super interested in whether or not cutting words is a psychic attack.
It technically isn't. It just says that you say something and it affects it. It doesn't actually do an effect.
Like in Happy Gilmore when the guy yells at Jackass.
Yeah, but how
Yeah,
is that-
basically.
But this guy's immune to psychic. And
But that's the thing. It's not technically a damage source. Cutting words just takes off of their attack roll. Like, I insult them and make it so they miss their attack. So
Yeah,
it takes
come on,
2
like-
off.
Mhm.
So it goes down to 13, you said? It was a 15 right now?
Nope. The creature is immune. If you look at the last line of cutting words, the creature is immune if it cannot hear you or if it is immune to being charmed,
Okay.
which this is. 6 damage.
Alrighty then.
Right, and the other one's going to attack Lars. Missing
Stop
twice.
insulting metal.
Echo's currently turned
I
off.
still-
for this minute.
I still want to do that multi-class character. Half bard, half barbarian, heavy metal singer.
I just love throwing psychic immune things at Cynic because he pissed me off so much last game with his mockery. So I just decided, hey, let's eat all of his cutting words right off the bat. Go ahead, Lars, kill this thing. If you can hit
Real
it.
quick, did you damage me with anything, Sage? I couldn't hear you. You kind of cut out.
No, I only hit Cynic once.
Cool beans. Then
Oh.
I'm going to take another attack with my great axe.
How much did I take?
I've already deducted
6?
it. It'll pop up in
Oh,
a
because
second.
on mine it's not showing it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You miss. Caesara. Caesarian.
Yes, sorry, I was just testing out the macro, testing out the short sword sneak attack macro. So to myself, come out of that. I will be attacking the animated armor right in front of me as well, and advantage. And I put in the sneak attack bonus as well. So
How do you
would
have
need to do that.
advantage? You don't have advantage. You just have.
no, I do because it's before its turn. If it hasn't taken its
No,
turn
no.
in combat yet, I
That's
get
okay.
an
That's
advantage.
You're within 5 feet of a friendly, so
That doesn't give you advantage. Okay, no. All right.
It's only on the first
No, no,
round.
it's-
the one for the
no.
first round.
Is it the first round?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was.
It's only the
No,
first
no,
round.
Sneak attack gives you advantage.
That's
if
not what we're
they're
talking
innocent.
about. No, it doesn't. Sneak attack doesn't give you advantage. You get sneak attack if you have
Oh,
advantage.
you're right.
I
I'm sorry.
get sneak attack from advantage.
I've-
Sneak attack comes from advantage. So
Or
You get
For-
sneak attack damage because there's a friendly within 5
because
feet
you're
of your
within
target.
5 feet of a friendly. Yeah. So you get sneak
Yeah.
attack, but you don't get advantage. So we got to be very clear about that. This is how rogues run, right? You get sneak
Okay.
attack from advantage or from being 5 feet away. You get advantage on the first round of combat if you beat their initiative. And if you
Yeah.
beat
That's
their
specifically
initiative,
called assassinate, isn't it?
yes. And if you beat their initiative and it's a surprise round, if you hit, you crit. That's assassin rogues.
yeah,
So
if it's a surprise round, it's a crit automatically.
right.
Or if you're first in initiative before your enemy.
Then it's
Okay.
not a crit. Then it's advantage. Yeah, you get advantage. Normally, you wouldn't
Okay.
get advantage just for being earlier in initiative. You would automatically get advantage for a surprise round. A rogue who has advantage from the surprise round plus goes first in initiative also gets a crit on top of that on any hit.
And
So-
that's why they have the talents to help them do rerolls on initiative, don't they, or something?
Yeah, I
They
No.
get something that helps them on initiative, I thought.
No, it's just based on my dex, and my dex is pretty high anyways, so it's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Okay, so do
Oh no,
I
you can
hit?
get a feat. That's right. Later
Yeah,
in the game,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
get
get
a
Yeah.
the alert figures
So
like plus
I
5.
assume that I hit it.
Why are you doing a +6?
No, it's not +6. It's 1d6. It's a 1d6, but when you roll the 1d6, it just adds the +6 after that.
Why
Like,
did you add a
that-
+6?
No, it's not a +6. It's I
You
put in
gotta-
plus 1d6
I
between the
think you-
brackets, and when it rolls it, it just puts out 6 instead of saying 1d6 6.
Nah.
It just says 6.
You
That's why. Because the roll result was 6.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
I can prove it right
No,
now.
it's
I can
fine. I
prove it.
trust you. I'm just gonna fix your
Okay.
sheet so that we don't do this every time. Because there's one way that I like to run sneak attacks because it's always happening. So here, dagger, short sword. You roll right off the sheet, right?
No, I put up a macro, and I used the macro that was already on the sheet. So I just pressed up, copied that, then added the 1d6 to the damage because it was pretty easy just to add the sneak attack. That's why I wrote it down as short sword sneak.
All right, so let me show you what you can do. Go to your weapons tab on your sheet. Grab the short sword sneak that I just stuck in. You can actually drag, I believe, the attack button with the dice roller or something. How do you do that, guys? You can drag that though, right? Right.
You need the macro bar enabled, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I
understand
need the
for some
macro
reason.
bar enabled. But okay, well it works. That's for sure.
Yeah, that way we can see both the rolls, which I like to see.
All right, gotcha. Yeah.
I can give you a macro to make it so that you can put it on the macro bar or something, but you can definitely.
I do have a macro available. I just need to rename it. Hold on.
Cool.
Weapon name. Okay. No, it just gives the record. Yeah, I'll just take care of that later on. So I hit it and it did damage.
Right.
Rufus's turn.
Right.
Okay, I'll take a shot at the bloody one next to Lars with the longbow.
Hit. He's dead. Good shot.
All right. And I'll stay.
Hell
away.
yeah.
Bro, slashing with magical dragon claws.
Sorry, ignore that. I was talking about
Miss.
fire.
Cynic, give us another mockery. Or not. Whatever you want to do, Cynic.
He's realized mockery does not work on these seal-hearted creatures because they got
don't
elastic.
have feelings.
They have elastic hearts.
Wow. Okay, Shia.
I am rubber, you are glue.
So do you want to just like run away again, or? See, I can do vicious mockery too. Cool, hit. And then swings twice at Cynic. One hit with a 15 for 3 bludgeoning damage, and then I'm sure Lars is going to come over and destroy this.
You know I will. I'll run down and I'll take another swing of my great axe, non-rage.
That misses Cesara.
What the hell?
Okay. I get advantage on this because I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
No,
Oh, I don't? Okay.
you don't
just
get
change it.
advantage.
Okay,
You
so
still
just a
get
regular short...
You still get sneak attack. You don't get advantage. Advantage means you roll
Okay,
2
yeah,
dice and
you're
take
right,
the
sorry.
highest.
Sorry, my bad. I mismatched sneak attack and advantage.
Yeah,
my
we
bad.
gotta be clear
So,
about
yes.
those. I'll keep correcting you. It's fine.
Okay, thank you very much. Attack, regular attack.
That kills it.
And there we go.
Beautiful.
Just stab it right through the heart.
It doesn't have a heart.
Not heart, like just through the... I don't know, however you want to narrate.
Through the
Just
whatever. You stab it in a place in one of its vitals apparently. Because yeah,
Excellent.
in 3.5 obviously you couldn't sneak attack a construct, but you can in 5e.
Yay.
All right, congratulations! You guys have killed two armors.
Yeah,
All right.
Lars got the kill, right?
Lars got the kill on the first one. I got the kill on the second one.
No, I
On the
got
second
kill
one, I
on
go,
the-
good job. You hit it in the soul chamber.
I don't think Lars got either kill.
No, I got the
No,
kill on
Lars
the first
just
one.
kind of was there.
Rufus got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do the suits of armor have anything of value on them?
I'll
Yeah,
let
I
you
was
know at
gonna
the
ask
end.
that.
Their suits of armor. Yay!
I was gonna ask that too.
I'll let you know at
do
the
they-
end. They're badly dented and unusable as actual armor, because you've just destroyed them.
Okay. I guess
so,
continue
Sage.
marching order.
Are we, Sage, are we supposed to be capable of seeing the whole map right now? Because
No.
that's what I'm showing.
Who are you?
Rufus.
Rufus? Wait, what? Yeah, no.
Rufus unlocked God mode. He rolled a 20 on perception.
The
Hit
power of the burger.
hit F5 to refresh.
Oh my god.
That's why I hide all the tokens on GM layer, because I know that bug exists.
Okay, there we go. That did it.
Just rolled a 20 on his perception, that's all.
You guys are free to continue about the dungeon.
Ours is going to move kind of east and north.
You get to control yourself. We to follow.
I'm gonna stay close
Alright,
to Lars.
What's this south path look like?
Stop.
Hammer time.
We have
Boop 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 boop.
we have vision of a creature. It looks like a snake. Large snake. Okay, of course, Lars is the only one who can see it at this point. It is also, it seems to be made out of bones.
You want me to do a perception check, or?
You can see it. It's right there. It's hissing at you.
Cool.
Make a nature check and figure out what the fuck it
You
is.
could do that.
Quite large.
Nope.
Oh my god!
Maybe another
Them
suit
two-
of armor
I
or
mean,
something.
Used to things after.
You have no
Really?
fucking idea, bruh.
You're just like,
It
we
looks
fought a
very
suit of
dangerous.
armor.
It
This
looks
is
very
a
dangerous
large
and could
snake
attack
one.
at any time, so we must deal with it.
Fought a suit
pile
of
of
armor
fish
before.
bones.
Now we're fighting a giant suit of armor that seems to be shaped like a snake.
No, it's a giant bunch of fish bones. Careful for your throat. Bring some bread and jam.
Does this mean you're going to try and approach your fish bones?
Rufus will try first.
All right. I have only a vague outline of what that thing is, so I'm going to ready an arrow, prepare an attack action for
You
if it decides to
Can
do
see
anything aggressive.
it. You could see it with and be able to shoot it. It's within the edge of your vision. Just because
Okay.
it looks blurry on the screen, that's more for dramatic effect, according to
Okay.
mechanics.
I'm
If
not,
you can see
I'm
it,
not
you can shoot it.
Rufus is not positive as to what the hell this thing is, so he's just going to wait for it to do something aggressive, and if it
Okay.
does, he'll attack.
Okay, Cynic.
It's going to back up and get ready to mock it, hoping it actually does something this time.
Okay.
And again, I'm doing with the same thing he is, based on aggression, not just because I had ranged on it already. So if I see it aggressively attack Lars, because we're leaving Lars out front.
Every time.
Then it's my turn. You know what? I'll give Lars an inspiration dice.
Lars is already inspired, so don't worry about that.
He already has
Different
that,
kind of
yeah.
inspiration dice.
So, yeah.
No, there's
Bardic
only.
inspiration?
There's
I
two
think there's only
inspirations.
Bard-
one.
Bardic inspiration doesn't stack with his original, does it?
That's correct. Inspiration can be used to give you advantage or negate disadvantage. Basically, makes you better, more able to roll more
Mine
dice.
gives you a 1d6 on
Bardic
an
inspiration
attack
gives
roll.
you a d6, right?
Cool beans.
Okay, so
Wait.
here's what's going to go down. I'm going to need Lars to make a save. This is not an aggressive attack, so I'm not going to allow your ready actions to go off. But I will need a save. That save is going to be a... I hope it's this. Hope it's
By the way,
wisdom.
Cynic, your Bardic inspiration die is a d8 at level.
Oh, at level 5?
Yeah.
Cool. D8 now. I
Right.
just got level 5. This
I,
is
w-
still
I
new to
will
me.
need a wisdom save from Lars.
And I'm pretty sure you can
From
use
who?
that Bardic inspiration dice
don't know.
on that save.
Wait, hold on. Who do you need the wisdom save from?
Lars.
Sage? Okay. Lars.
Oh my god.
You can do it. You can do this, Lars.
I don't even know if you
yeah,
get a
that's
full
bad.
8, it might not even save you.
He still has inspiration, right? So he can spend that.
I could, but yeah, I don't think it's going to help.
Okay.
Like, even if he rolled a full 8, I don't know if it's going to save him.
On your turn, you're not able to take an action, but at the end of your turn, you can attempt that save again.
I'm
You
not
can.
able to what now? I'm sorry.
Lars.
Like seriously, say yeah. You're the only person that keeps getting out.
You're paralyzed and not able to move or act, but at the end of your turn, you can make an attempt to save again with a wisdom save.
Cool beans.
I'm Lars, you right there, buddy?
So if you want
I
to go,
don't know.
certainly throw that out again.
Yeah, run off
The
outside.
whiz
I
save,
can't see
Lars.
it. Where'd it go? I'll hold it. Yeah. Firebolt in case if I see it again. It's hostile.
Okay. So Sarah, Lars, you can roll another whiz save. You got one for my turn. You get one for your turn. Okay, so you're no
moving.
longer paralyzed.
Cool
So
beans.
Sarah,
I'll be moving up here, and okay, sorry, over here. I'll be moving over here instead, and I'll be drawing my short bow and preparing an arrow in case whatever it was that was there appears
okay,
on either side.
Rufus.
Okay, after seeing Lars get paralyzed, I'm going to move up here and then prepare an arrow for the first time that I see that creature show up again.
Cynic.
If I see it, I'm going to mock it.
All right. Lars.
Lars is going to rage, and he's going to try to attack it. How far away is it? Because it's kind of
You don't
like,
see
disappeared.
it.
Shit.
You'll have to move
Put it
forward.
there.
You can certainly move forward and try to, before you decide to rage, see if you can see it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 30 feet would be about right. I can't see it, so I'm not going to rage.
Okay. Ro.
I'm gonna move forward as well and take I'll hold a firebolt. Get the flame going in my mouth.
Here's a question also. If you hold a spell like it's a slotted spell and you don't ever use that, you don't use that slot, right?
You do. So
do.
when you cast the spell, you're required to continue concentrating on the spell. You can keep concentrating on it indefinitely, but if you never use it, it's lost. And if
Okay,
you get
cool.
attacked, obviously you have to make the concentration save, and if you lose it then, that slot is lost.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So only hold cantrips. Got it.
Pretty much. Mr. Berger?
It's Mr. Burgers.
All right. Wasn't sure if Cicero had moves. Okay, I'm going to move 30 feet over here, and I still don't see anything from the look of it,
No.
so I'll just prepare a shot.
Dash, man, dash. You're a scout. I believe in you.
Moving 30 feet and holding that same action.
Lars?
Lars is going to move.
Sorry.
About 30 feet this way, and can't see it, so he's just going to hold.
Ro?
Go get him, dragon. Show us what you're made of.
I'm like, nope, it's not down there. And I dash back up. That's a dead end down there. That's me done.
So Sarah?
30, which is over there. I'll be moving up 30 feet, and I'll be over
Dude,
here.
I
So
think
my
the one-hitter's clean,
short,
man.
short bow still drawn.
Sam,
Yes.
turn your mic
Could
off
you-
if you're tapping.
Oh, sorry. Thought I did mute it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just walk up next with the others and take out my short bow, keeping an eye out in case it ever shows up.
Okay. Rufus?
I'll go move 30 feet over here, and still not seeing anything, so I'll prepare a shot.
You would, I believe, see something. Nope. Nope, you don't. No, you don't. Cynic.
Same held action.
Okay.
Till I see it.
Eyeball.
Lars.
All right, Lars is completely confused. Is there any way I can use a perception check to see where this thing might have gone?
Yes. You hear sounds coming, 30 to 40 feet southeast.
Okay, well, he's just going to run in that direction with his great sword out.
Wait, here's steps?
Sounds.
Okay.
Steps. It was a Gorgon all along. Da, da, da.
And that's where he stops.
Yeah. You do see something now.
Hell yeah, I do.
It's not the thing you saw earlier.
Oh shit. There's something blue and cuddly and ghost-like.
So Sarah.
Wait,
Yes.
Oh, do you have an attack row? Is that what you want to do?
I only just walked. Yeah, I was gonna say, could I? You get a little bit more information of what I see?
Well,
Just
that's
pop it
an.
up. Is that a demon?
It is not. It's a large. You will notice the hands are shaped like hooks. It's a large, cuddly type creature with hooks on its hands.
Oh, it's a teddy bear.
Yeah, it's a teddy
Of
bear.
course.
I think that Rufus has sight on that one, and if so, I think now that Lars has moved in with his torch,
That would be correct.
so if possible, I'd like to use my reaction to shoot the prepared shot against it.
That was
and
not
my
what you.
question is, what cover is required? Like, I can see something there.
So, if you can see more than half the token, but not all of the token,
Okay,
I give
I
them.
can
I give
only
them.
literally see the sliver of the
Then
token
you can
through a
shoot
shadow.
it. Then you can shoot it, but it will have 3/4 cover. If you can see
What
more
about
than half,
for something like viciously mocking it?
that would have no effect, and you can totally do that. From
I have sharpshooters, so the 3/4 cover doesn't matter. So
Sure.
I'll take a shot at it.
Okay.
Because yeah, I had it ready for when I first saw something, so I mocked it.
Yeah, that seems fine. Oh man, you can just see a sliver. That's all right. You see a foot, and you mock the foot.
Ha!
Wait, can I have a
That's-
question? What does its foot look like? Because I will literally mock it.
Oh my god.
It looks like
You
a
could wear women's shoes.
like a teddy bear's foot.
Aw.
No,
Would you mock it? How could you mock a teddy bear, you
Frickin'
monster?
Eyeball.
Waited up, boo.
Use my action to dash backwards.
Wait,
Thunder Putty would have
You
no
can't use
effect on
your
this thing, I
action to-
imagine.
you moved forward, Ro, and then you firebolted. How are you going to dash
You can't
backwards?
go back, yeah.
I use my action to dash.
You just used a firebolt.
No, I quicked my firebolt.
Oh. Yeah, you can do that. Because you're a fucking sorcerer. Alright, so yeah, cool. Everything's done. The longbow obviously misses. So Zara,
Okay. I'd like to move over here, and then I'm going to take another 15 feet and move over here. And I'll be holding my short bow out, and that's it. Oh, there's more.
Oh shit.
There's
two,
more, guys.
two horrors charge down the passageway towards Lars.
Horrors. So they're not teddy bears. You lied to us, Sage.
Well, they're hook horror teddy bears.
Oh.
Okay, so the first one misses due to the vicious mockery. The other hook comes out, though, and does connect with Lars for 11 piercing damage.
Got it.
Are these hooks metal or like bone and natural?
They're natural.
Okay.
Then the second one will hook at Lars. 21 to hit for 11
That
damage.
hit.
Do they look onto it?
Oh my god.
Did you get that extra in? And then the 18 to hit on Lars.
This is
Oh.
when the
That hit.
Lars.
Wait. That one will not. I will cutting word it.
You hope. He only has a 15.
What the fuck?
So now it's a 16 to hit. I assume that still hits.
Yeah, that still hits.
Damn. Sorry, buddy.
15 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Lars, you're dead.
It's
I'm
unconscious.
unconscious.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
And that's how we start.
was Cynic's healing words now.
I mean,
Yes,
I'm,
please.
Next
I'm
turn.
not going to rage against the darkness, guys.
He's not 13.
Our next healing word is 13. Next turn. So
I'm sure you'll be fine. They won't
Sarge,
hurt
I
you
can
for
do a
it.
level
word?
4 healing. I can do a level 3 healing word, which will be what, 3d4?
Yeah, average of 6. Rufus.
All right. I'll move. Actually, no. I'll stay where I am and attack this one with the longbow.
That's a
Jesus.
miss.
And
Oh.
I'll go ahead and move up here.
Sure. Cynic.
Sorry.
Cynic.
Okay. So that's one. That's level 1. So 2 more d4. Lars, you came up with 9. And I mocked that one on the left.
He saves.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 6 HP.
No, you've
9.
got 9.
Run, dude.
9. Hell yeah.
You're prone, so you've got to stand up. That's half your movement.
Cool. I would like to rage, and I would like to hit the one directly in front of me right there.
Okay.
As soon as I can pull it up. Give me a moment.
No worries.
It's the constantly having to switch between tabs on there, and I need teach me the macros of how to put spells on the bar and stuff.
There's a way to
I
do it.
can't go.
I just
Um,
I don't
macro
exactly-
bar.
Oh, there we go.
hit.
Like
Nice.
all my macro options. Roll
Hell
20.
yeah. And that's with rage damage.
Ooh. How much damage do you get plus rage?
Yeah,
2.
that's 15
Oh.
total.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Just 2 more for a rage. It's not that significant.
Yeah, but it looks cool.
It does look cool.
Going to do my magic missile on the damaged one.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. All right, so that's 9 damage. How do you
Is
get
it on
the
+1
Yeah,
to all damage?
yeah.
It's only +1.
There you go. Magic missile. Cesara.
I will sheath my short bow, and I shall go immediately into attacking the one that's damaged by, if I could pull my shoot away and move forward. Okay, there we go. I shall pull out my short sword and immediately attack the one that's damaged, with sneak attack because I'm 5 feet within an ally.
Right. You guys know that you can make your character sheets pop off the screen, right, into another window?
Yeah, that is.
Yes, I have it that way.
You hit. That'll bloody him.
Fucking teddy bears!
Well, seeing Lars get back up, let's see. They're not necessarily smart enough to organize another. Okay, I'll roll for it this time.
I did stand up for the record.
Yeah, I know you did. Okay, they're both attacking Lars.
Oh no!
Bring it on.
Oh.
No!
Miss. Miss.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Miss. And miss.
Yes!
11, 11, 7, 14 Does nothing.
Lars
Screw
just
you,
kind of
teddy
laughs at
bears!
him.
Okay.
All right, Rufus.
All right, I'll attack with this one with the longbow. Yay!
All right, Cynic.
I'm going to mock that one. The one on the right, saying you swing those hooks around like you actually are a teddy bear.
It saves. Lars.
Of course it does.
Okay, Lars is going to take another one with a great axe directly in front of him, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's damage. He's looking pretty wounded.
Gonna run up closer and build some fire.
Not good enough.
Same action as before, attacking with a short sword, and sneak attack damage added because I'm within range with an 5 feet within an ally.
That's an insane amount of damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Die, you fucking freaks!
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be doing that much damage, guys.
No, she.
He's gonna attack Lars.
Bring it.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 7 piercing. You can reduce that to 3.
Bring it.
And 17 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage. You can reduce that to 5.
Okay, I had 9 damage before, right?
You had 9 hit points.
Nine
Now
hit
you
points.
have
Yeah,
1.
I'm down.
No, it's 3 and 5. That's 8.
Oh, so
Okay,
you're
never
just-
mind. I have 1.
By
you're
my
barely
math.
alive.
I usually just add the numbers I give you in to the red box above your character. Right as I say them. You can type in -3, -5. Then we don't have to do math.
Cool beans,
Rufus.
thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Rufus shoots.
Yeah.
Ugh. What the hell?
Your
Jesus.
your arrow breaks within the bow.
For like seriously all the yeah.
Those aren't Tidebreak issue, are they? Yeah.
Apparently not.
Cynic. And crossbow.
Pew.
So he's not even going to bother mocking
Yeah,
anymore.
someone's rich.
He's just going to let Lars die.
Oh no.
Lars is going to completely just like rage hand axe or great axe this guy, rather.
Reckless attack.
You know what? Fuck it. Yes.
Oh. Please don't miss.
Hell
go.
yeah.
Good hit.
And I'm going to go ahead and just back up. I'll take the opportunity. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what? Why would you?
He's giving me an opportunity to attack at advantage.
That's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh, just barely makes my
No. Okay. How much damage?
Don't you have 1 hit point?
Doesn't
Yeah, he has
matter.
one
I
hit
have 1
point.
hit point.
Is
How
there
much damage?
Is nobody going to try to... there you go. There's your cutting words coming in.
Does he have that many left?
I have 1
Has
hit
he
point.
given
It's
us
all
two?
good. It's all good.
He's
It's all
done
good,
3
guys.
cutting words already, hasn't he?
Don't worry. Cutting word. He's fine.
Third. That's my third.
That's
yeah.
his third, because he only used it
No,
once
but he's
against...
also Bardic inspired us as well.
Cool beans. Yep. It's
That's
all good.
true.
That would be his 5th, wouldn't it?
That's true. How many-
Fourth then.
How many
'Cause I
did you
only
get?
used that would be my second cutting words.
Yeah, that's your
Did
second.
you use one on the monster and you used one on the other creature?
No, I never
as well,
used
too?
one on the other
Oh.
things. I
That-
didn't use
Yeah,
it on their
because they just
attacks.
look up.
He didn't. No, he used 1 cutting words. He used the second cutting words here, and he used 1 Bardic Inspire, I believe.
Right now I have it at 5 marked. 5 out of the 9 uses.
We have 9 uses?
No, you should only have 4.
Bardic level plus charisma mod.
No, it's just charisma one.
Yeah, I think it's just charisma mod.
Oh, well then yeah, I have 4. So then I would be out.
All right,
I
appreciate
swear I
it.
thought it was level. But okay.
Okay. So he hits you here.
Well, no, wouldn't that one save him
You
on
just
that
said that
attack of
was your
opportunity?
fifth.
That would be the last one.
You just said that was your 5th.
I'm confused at this point. So okay,
Oh, you didn't say it was your third? Okay, whatever.
I have no idea.
I,
Yeah, it was
like
his
I
third,
thought
but
that
he
would have been
five
my
more
last
and
one right
five
there, is what I was
last.
saying. But I thought,
Well, we'll keep track of it better next time. Ro, you hit. Cicera.
Okay. How does dragging a player work?
A barbarian like that, I'd need a minor athletics check. It'd probably be like a DC 10, and then you could move
I'm
him
a
up
pretty
to...
light guy.
You could move him up to 10. It basically halves your movement. So as you step to that square, you're going to take an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna take an
I would say
opportunity.
you're better off just attacking the
Actually,
thing.
no, you're not, because he's already used his reaction this turn.
No, because I wasn't even in range. I was over here.
Yeah, you weren't?
Yeah. It was all right.
Yeah, I was over here.
Yeah.
There's no way there's no way it could have gotten attack otherwise.
Are you
Unless it has reach.
Are you familiar with 10-foot
Oh.
reach?
Oh.
He's already used his reaction this turn to kill Lars.
Okay. I will make a minor athletics check because I want to
Okay.
drag Lars away in case this thing is kind of bloodthirsty or something.
Yeah. I'll let you drag him 2
athletics.
squares if you can get over 10. That'd be fine.
Okay. You're
What
too
the
fucking heavy.
hell?
He's too fucking heavy.
Use your action to jump on his body.
Lars is like 160 pounds. Seriously?
He's going to attack Cesara.
Okay.
1 hit with a 15 for
How much that's a hit. How much damage?
10 piercing damage.
Fuck.
Rufus.
Yeah, that took a chunk out of me.
Fucking rogues, man.
Man, I'm not built for dragging people. I'm built for
I hear
backstabbing.
Hey, you know rogues at level 2 get cunning action, right?
Yeah, I do. I could disengage right now, like on my next turn, so that doesn't get me. But right now, I can't do anything.
Rufus.
Oh, good.
All right, Rufus is once again going to shoot, hoping that this time it actually works. Ah!
I'm telling
I
you,
found
man,
a 2, a 1, and a 1.
they're
Those
bad
are
arrows.
My rolls.
The
What
arrow
the
breaks
fuck?
again.
It's just you gotta, at some point, you gotta accept that your arrow supplier is screwing you. These are mostly grass. They're just compacted grass. Cynic.
Guys, do you want me to try and get him to run away?
Get him
Yeah.
up. We need him. He's our shield.
Well, I can get Lars back for sure, but do you want me to also try and get that thing to run away?
All right, how many?
Get to run away.
You can't-
Fucking yeah.
You won't be able to do both.
We do both. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
they will. Dissonant Whisper, because Healing Word is only a bonus action.
But
What
you
the
can't
hell?
cast 2 first level spells. Even if they're different actions, you can only cast a cantrip and a spell.
All right, if it runs away, we can heal Lars after that, anyways.
Until it comes back on its turn.
So we're going with
I
the
say
whisper.
Heal Lars.
I
You wanna do
guess,
that?
yeah.
Just heal Lars. Don't with.
He's going with the whisper. He's
Dissonant whisper. Okay, please work.
This is how he wiped his group earlier. This time it works.
Oh.
Woo!
And he does have his reaction. That's even
Oh,
better.
no. Oh no.
No, that means he has to run away using his reaction. Full
Okay.
distance.
Oh,
Okay.
that far. Yep. Perfect. Well
I
played.
did not know that I could not do that, but okay. I was
So you can cast a first level spell as an action or a bonus action, but then your other action has to be a cantrip. You can't do 2 spell slotted spells in the same turn. Capiche? Death
Capiche.
save, please, Lars. Who knows? He may roll a 1 here. We
Okay.
could kill him yet.
That
Lars.
was this saving throw.
Yeah,
Death saving throw, man. Come on, you got this. You're the big man.
he's bleeding
How
out.
could you do this to me? How could you do this to us?
Dragon's gonna chase him down, huh?
Chase him down.
You realize this thing could
Moment
one-shot you, right?
Ha!
If it one-shots you, it's...
I'm gonna protect Lars. Put myself between him and him. Like, get Lars up, he needs help.
Cesara.
Best
forward
barbarian
ever.
ever.
best dragon.
Doesn't know when to use fucking inspiration.
What's the plan, Rogue?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Do I still have to make the check, or could I just Or you said it was. Could I take an 11? Because that's my passive acrobat. I have
Here, at this
passive
very
ac-
moment, you could because you're not in any immediate threat. So I'd just give you
Yeah.
the passive.
my athletics. Yeah, my passive athletics is 12, so I'm going to take that, and I want to drag Lars over here, as far away, so that Cynic could heal him.
So you put him like there.
Yeah, pretty much. Put him right there and just stand over in front of him.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try to kill the dragon.
Time to kill a dragon. Hopefully not.
Are you fucking serious? I missed twice.
What the hell?
Like
Now
it's-
you know how it
This
feels.
is the bullet all
Sorcerer.
over again.
And
The
then
Rose entered dragon form.
This is the bullet all over again.
yeah, it is. This dude at level 1 tanked a bullet. It was insane. And he's about to take a hook or apparently. All right, Cynic, it's your call.
Oh,
You can
I-
Did
attack.
he just run away after attacking?
Yes.
Wait, I think my turn got skipped.
Who's? Rufus. Oh,
Rufus.
sorry, Rufus. Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, Rufus got his turn skipped.
But also,
Did it?
didn't it run up to attack Ro and then run away?
And it missed
so wouldn't
twice.
Ro get
No,
in-
it's 10
It was
foot
too
range.
far away.
It's
I-
10-foot range.
I have
Okay.
reach. He doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna move down here. That's 25 feet. Don't see anything. Move 5 feet more, and I have just a sliver of sight on him.
Three
so I'm
quarters
gonna-
cover.
Yep. Sharpshooter. I ignore it.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's not good enough.
Sharpshooter OP. Or maybe not.
Cynic.
I'm going to first do healing word on Lars. First level, and you
Fuck
get 8.
yeah.
Good job.
And then I'm going to move, yes, 30 feet or 25 feet to there. See if I can get a sight on it. And I cannot, so I will ready the action. I can still do that, right?
Sure.
Viciously mocking if I see it again.
Okay.
Lars is really pissed at this point.
Raw, me barbarian, me angry.
He's going to move down this way.
Does your rage drop if you go to 0? I believe it does.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
totally does.
Okay.
Does he rage again? None? Or is he fine?
I can see like a sliver of him. Can I just go ahead and throw my javelin
Sure.
because I'm that pissed?
Is it still 3/4 cover?
Three-quarters of
Sure.
it.
Means his AC goes up by a 5? Three
Yeah.
quarters
Hell
cover?
yeah.
That hits.
Instead of
He was
piercing
filled with
damage.
rage.
He's
Yeah,
not
take
really
2 off
raging.
that.
No, but it's more of that revenge, hatred type rage.
It's a controlled rage now. Ro,
Yeah.
are you gonna go kill this thing, or are you gonna let him turn back around and kill Lars
Yeah,
again?
I'm gonna kill him.
You gonna? You gonna
Go
try?
down here. I'm gonna try and melt him on fire. Into this little teddy bear. Oh,
5
great.
damage.
What the hell?
Oh!
5 damage. He's alive.
But it literally does less than Lars's minimum.
Yeah.
I charge up with my claws in hand.
Okay. Taking 15-foot step here. Then move over here, and I'm going to fire at it with my short bow.
You'll have sneak attack.
Okay. Short bow. Then we just put in the 2d6 because sneak attack, and fire.
It misses. Oh, no, it hits. It didn't
You
have
should
the
also
issue
just
six.
put in an actual short bow
Yeah.
sneak attack too.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
That does it.
Basically, any weapon that you have, you should also make a sneak version of.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be doing that in a bit. I'm doing that right now, actually.
Okay. That's turn.
My turn then? Rufus, or no, Rufus, your turn.
Well, actually, it's not. It's my turn.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because he's the enemy.
Oh, hey, Snake Friend's back.
Hey.
Will Snake Friend help us?
Oh God, no, probably. We're not gonna be that lucky.
He's going to cast. What's he going to cast? Maybe he won't cast anything. Maybe he'll just rush up and bite. Seeing the blood on Lars, that's obviously the target. Good luck, sir. 15 to hit. I believe that hits. Lars?
Sorry.
15 to hit?
Yeah, it hits Lars, but what about Ro?
What about Ro?
Never mind. Yeah, it hits Lars.
I'm not a... that guy's dead. I'm attacking with this guy, which maybe you don't see.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, that hits. Barely.
8 piercing and 11 poison.
Shit, I'm down
11
again.
poison. What the hell?
Rufus.
Ooh, boy.
All right. Apparently, I'm within its attack range, but would I be at a disadvantage if I were to shoot a bow at him right now?
No.
Okay, then I will shoot him with the longbow. Hey.
Hit.
And I'm going to action surge and shoot again.
Hit.
All right, and I'll stay where I am.
I'm going to basically do what I did last turn. Wait, didn't mean to do that one, but that onto our good friend Lars here, and then mock the snake that just showed up.
Okay.
Lars, you're back up again with 6.
I gotta check if Bard mocking works. Does it work on things immune to charm?
Yes, as long as it can hear you.
No, I don't think it works on things immune to charm.
If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a whiz. Says nothing about. It's an enchantment cantrip, but it's not a charm.
Oh, I'm thinking vicious mockery. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. This is vicious
Sorry,
mockery.
cutting words is what I meant to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cutting words wouldn't work.
And larger up as well too. Got 6 health.
If nothing else, I've been a
Lars
great
doesn't have to roll a
Heat
death
shield.
saving throw because he just came back with 6 HP.
Lars doesn't pay attention. He doesn't know what's happening. Should we just let him roll
stands
his?
up and then falls down.
Should we just let him roll his death save anyway?
No.
Already
he's-
did. It was
he's
like a
supposed to be
7. Fuck that.
He's supposed to be fine anyways.
You have
yeah.
6 hit points though.
Yeah, Lars got healed for 6.
Shit, hold on.
And he's in within striking range.
He's not.
Yes.
less-
Strike the enemy.
You're right. Hold on.
And then did the snake save against the the mockery?
No, he didn't.
Cool. So he's got a disadvantaged
Right, never
attack.
mind.
We're eventually going to have a weekend with
Okay,
Bernie's situation
yeah.
with Lars.
So Lars,
We might have that, yes.
so Lars is going to rage again because he is just really incensed at this shit, and he's going to go ahead and attack this thing with a great axe.
Have an inspiration dice, I guess.
Yeah, I do, but
That's-
give me a second.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying because you got to basically use it any second here because it only lasts 10 minutes,
True,
Oh,
true.
boy.
and you might want to use it on that one.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
It's a D8.
I'm inspiring.
Roll the d8.
Alright, roll the d8.
Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll your own?
Typically, Lars would roll it.
Well, he got it anyways.
You hit.
Nice.
18
Fuck
for
yeah.
18 damage.
Bloodied. Row.
Your friend Lars
Okay.
over here, Ro.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and help bro. I'll check on my second claw. Time to tear some shit up.
2 hits. Cesara.
Could I take a free? Hold on, because I have the cunning action. Let me check that real quick. Could I take a bonus action to take the hide action so I could be sneaky?
If you have something to
Yes.
Yeah, I have stealth. I just want to take the hide action.
Yes. But if
okay.
you approach, so the way I run sneak is you can't just like pop in and out of a corner because that's never going to surprise
Yeah.
anything. This creature has not seen you yet, so you totally
Yeah, I
could
know.
take the hide action and come around the
Yeah,
backside
'cause
or
I
that
know.
side.
Because I know I'm hidden from it, so that's why I'm taking it. If it saw me before, I wouldn't take it because I know it would not work.
It'd know
But
where
I'm
you
hidden
were.
from it, so I'm going to take that.
Sure.
And I'm going to. So that was my bonus action. I'm going to approach from the side over here, 15. First 10, 15 feet over here. And then I'm going to fire at it with my short bow.
Good luck. You need this.
Yes, I probably do.
I
Do
give
I
you
get sneak
advantage on the attack.
I get advantage. Do I get sneak attack? Or.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I'm so sorry he's still alive.
Hey, it's at least it's bloodied. At least we got
I
some damage.
need.
Is it bloody?
It's almost dead.
Blast.
It's almost dead, guys. Come on, we got this.
I need.
Clutch, clutch.
I need Lars and Cynic to roll a dex save. As a bolt of lightning shoots out from the creature.
What is this thing?
What
Is it a
the
basilisk?
hell?
Jesus.
Hey, can I use my inspiration on this?
Technically, you have to declare it before you roll.
Fuck that. Okay, cool. Yeah, hit me.
Can he
No.
roll?
Even if you would have saved, it probably would have taken you back down
Still
again.
half damage, yeah.
At this point, he's looking at not dying.
That might kill him outright.
What the hell?
What
Okay,
the
cool.
fuck?
Yeah,
Lightning bolt, level 3 spell, bitches.
Oh.
yeah,
So
I technically get like resistance to that, but fuck.
So, Cynic, you'll take
I'm
half damage
down.
for your save. That's
So-
Use your
16?
inspiration.
15. Lars, your max
I'm
HP.
down.
You're gonna do the calc on it,
Never
or do
mind.
you want me to?
Yeah, that's 15 damage. If we're half, but
Yeah.
for
That's
Lars,
fine.
that's 31.
Okay,
31.
I put myself down to 15.
And what's your
Well,
max
Lars-
HP, Lars?
Well, max HP was like 30 something, so like
Okay.
I'm technically like halved because I was raging, but yeah, I'm still down.
Okay, so you do have a totem that gives you
Resistance
guessing
to
bear
everything.
totem.
resistance to everything. Gotcha. Cool.
Except for psychic.
Cool. All right.
For
Well,
bear.
I thought there was a good chance that would kill you, but
Not so lucky.
not so lucky. Rufus.
Alright, kind of really scared at seeing a big lightning bolt come out, so I'll just kind of, in a panic, take a shot at it.
It's dead.
Hooray!
Oh. Any other enemies, or could we move freely?
Your passive perceptions would tell you that there's nothing else in the immediate vicinity. Like within
So does that
within
mean
100
that
feet.
the
Could
combat is
Could I
over
roll
right now?
Could
Yeah,
I roll perception to make sure?
Combat's over. There's nothing within 100 feet.
I'm gonna try
Cool.
and stabilize Lars.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if anything's coming.
Okay, we need to heal this guy up.
Are you going to heal him or
Quick.
try to stabilize him?
I think who
Does
has a good...
stabilizing it wait like does it do any harm if we fail at stabilizing him?
No, but he has to wait hours to wake up.
If you heal it.
If we stabilize him, he'll
But I
be-
mean like okay, if so if we stabilize him we can't roll hit dice during that time then?
It takes 8 hours to roll a hit dice.
What about during his stabilizing time? That wouldn't work.
I mean, it'll take like 1 to 4 hours.
I guess I can use my last level 1 for
It's
healing
up to
word.
you whether you want to
No,
pick him up
hold
now
on.
and continue, or do like an 8-hour rest inside of the sewers.
I
I
don't
kind of
know.
think the 8-hour rest inside the sewers is worth it for the hit dice.
Are
And
you
getting
sure?
him back, because if we can get him back without wasting my last level 1 spell slot,
Could I attempt? All right. Who has? First of all, who has a good heal check?
my
Hold on.
medicine is passive 11.
Medicine. All right. Medicine possible 11.
Mine's 11 too.
Yeah, mine's 11 too.
You can
Can
all
we take
roll
11,
it.
or do we have to roll for
You
it?
can all roll it.
Okay.
Whoops.
Oh, great.
Okay, so Rufus is
I'm
able to
glad
stabilize him.
everyone can.
Rufus
One
got-
time I roll well. Hooray.
And then
Alright.
does that mean that Lars will also be able to roll hit dice during this rest?
No. So here's what's going to go down. You got a couple options here. So Lars is stable; he's not bleeding out. Rufus, you would know that it's going to take him 4 hours to wake up with 1 hit point. It takes 8 hours of rest, of proper rest, to get your short rest. Him being unconscious is not sleeping; it's being unconscious. So you would have to rest 12 hours inside the dungeon for everybody to get a short rest, as opposed to the normal 8.
I don't know,
How-
guys.
How
Eight-
many hooked horrors were we hired to kill?
They didn't know exactly. Nobody had ever made it back out alive.
Okay, we're not terribly far from the entrance. It might be a good idea to take some kind of sign from these creatures that we killed them, and take a little bit of a rest back in town.
I want to take just Ed.
Also, I'm curious. Did that thing have a nest right here?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Did we get to go through it?
Yes. I normally award loot for everything you
I
killed
just
and
wanted to
found
make
at the
sure.
end.
Like, sometimes if you don't ask, none gets awarded.
Is
I
there any
award
healing
anyway.
potions?
Cool.
In fact,
so then, yeah,
give me.
if we want to go to town, I'm cool with that idea as well. But I think we could also rest here and hit dice it out.
There's no potion in his loot. Sorry, Ro.
What kind of loot does the basilisk have?
It's like there's money and stuff.
Money.
Yeah.
What kind of is there like other stuff like weapons or stuff, or is it just money and then some jewels and stuff?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
All that stuff gets handed out at the end of the
I
session.
give it all to you as a group at the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to put a skull on my head. Make
So
it
go
more
back to the.
ferocious.
Wait, do you mean Lars'
Don't-
skull? Because I might have a few things to say about it.
Okay, if this is anything
No,
like what
I'm
happens
sorry.
to me when I put stuff on my head, I want to see where this goes, but I doubt it'll have the same kind of effect.
No.
Bro, I don't think it's a good idea to put the basilisk's head on your head, because snakes. Okay. Scientifically,
Yeah.
snake heads.
During
are
the
nasty.
downtime, I want to like try clean it up,
Okay.
you know, and then so I can wear it as a head, as like a trophy. And because if you like, what is it
So it sounds like Rose also
the
down
dragon
for the
cultist?
staying down here in our downtime option.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's make a vote. Whoever wants to stay here for the next 12 hours, say aye.
Or put a 1 into the chat, because then we don't have to
Okay.
worry.
That too.
Just put a 1 into chat if you want to stay here, 2 if you want to go to town.
Going to town would end the adventure.
Yeah.
Like I'd award you experience and loot, but we'd call it there. Because these
let's
dungeons
stay
are
here.
designed to be one shot. They're balanced
what-
for like
what was
one
one or
shot.
two?
All right, stay has a majority anyway.
You guys took a
Alright.
little bit. You used a lot of resources on those fights. I do recognize that.
Well, I still have 4 slots of spells.
See, exactly. It's balanced for the full dungeon.
Like, I still have 1 level 1, 3 level 2s, and a level 3. So I still have 5 heals.
Okay, so we can set up some kind of camp over in this creature's nest. Who's going to keep watch?
I'll keep
what
watching the
do
whole
you-
time.
What do you require for watch?
I usually do
What-
just regular like rotations, like everybody takes a watch.
No, like what do they roll when they take watch?
Perception.
Okay. I have passive perception of 13. So I don't know who has a
As long as
better
I can roll
perception.
hit dice, I can take a perception.
You'll all have to take a watch though, because you'll all also need sleep.
Yeah, so, but as
Yeah.
long as we all get to roll hit dice during this time, we're okay, I say.
Okay.
Can
Let's
I
do
stay
that.
out the whole time without sleep? I can check.
You can. You can. Okay, so Ro's gonna stay up all night. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. So the other three will take shifts.
Okay.
I wanna
get
to
lonely.
help take shifts so Ro could have some time to sleep.
He doesn't technically need any. He doesn't need to roll hit dice. You only need to take the rest if you need to roll hit dice. He will have to make a Constitution save to avoid becoming fatigued.
Okay.
But it's not the end of the world if he fails that the first time.
I have a question.
Advantage.
Could I take watch
Inspiration.
with? Could I take watch with him?
Is that
So okay, he's fine. But could I take watch with him and add our perception roll with his, and then go to sleep at some point?
yeah?
Okay.
So if we do it this way, everybody will have a shift with him up. Everybody will take a watch.
Cool.
So I'll just roll a d3 to see who's awake if an encounter
Does that
happens.
include the people who were like unconscious?
No, he's not going to take one. The other three will.
Okay, so everyone gets a 4 if they roll hit dice to healing, like an extra 4.
Well, let me roll the encounters first.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if anything comes up. Ooh. I don't know. That's pretty close. Get my chart out.
While people are helping me or watch, I'll do my skeletal head. Ooh, masks.
And I'll start trying to cut off the hooks from these hooked horrors.
I'll just keep watch with my short bow out.
Night passes uneventfully.
Okay.
Sweet.
Roll hit dice, gentlemen. Get a bonus 4 to HP when you roll them.
+4. Okay, that's nice.
So that's 14.
That's
Did I get me a cool mask?
You did.
Fuck
Absolutely.
yeah.
Dude, look, that is
Oh, yeah, I'm doing
ridiculous
it again.
freaking hit dice.
Good job,
2
guys.
8. I'm back to full.
I'm almost full, thankfully.
I'm back to full on 2, because Song of Rest,
I'm
I got
not far away
24
from
and 2.
full.
How's Lars? Lars, how you doing?
Lars is okay.
That's nice.
He's like 24. We're good.
You roll another hit dice, because you're not going to use more hit dice than probably right now.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Because honestly, like, right now is our last long rest probably for this adventure. Look at the clock.
What the hell?
Go for broke, go home.
No, he already rolled. It's an 8, so he just adds.
Oh, that's
an
right,
8.
he's only level
Plus-
We're
3.
good to go. We're good to
Plus
go.
4,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm nearly full. We're good.
Yeah, like, how much health do you have? That should be full.
Almost. Like 1 point away.
I'm like 3 points away, but okay. So I think
So you
we're
have
ready.
37 max HP? Because you just got 36 back between those 3 hit dice. With my Song of Restoration giving you a bonus 4 to the first one. Just making sure.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
All right, let's go then.
Ro, you roll any hit dice? You never even got hurt, did you?
No. It missed
Goddamn
me.
dragon.
I'm smart enough to dodge it.
Because hit shield.
No, I didn't have a shield.
No, I think we at this point the group has just agreed to call it Dragonic Presence. Like enemies just know that he's a dragon and they're afraid of him.
Pretty
I
much.
seriously have not used any resources.
He's just been firebolting the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't have
seriously
any,
no
like,
resources.
If I honestly had a single cantrip that did damage beyond Vicious Mockery, I would, but I don't.
Then get one.
That's
I can't. There is no bard cantrip that does damage beyond Vicious
Really?
Mockery.
That
Well, there's
sucks.
Thunderclap, but it's a melee and it only does things around you and it really does shit.
I was meant to get Thunderclap and call it Dragon's Roar.
Okay, we're going in a circle right now. I think. Yeah, we're going in a circle. Let's go down.
I stop moving, not because I see anything, but because I don't want to be the one in the fucking front of the party.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
Fuck all of you right now.
All right, Lars, go ahead.
For the record, I only have one rage left.
Cool.
Okay.
I imagine we're only getting into like one more combat anyway.
What do you
Well,
call it?
could be
Crackling,
maybe
crackling
two,
beam
but-
of lightning?
This is still, yeah. It's I think we're probably reaching someplace big right now. We might be, yeah. All
A
right,
maze
right
of
or up?
twisty
Right or up?
passages, all alike.
They kind of look like they're gonna
Right
go to the
this
same
way.
place.
Yeah. Except up goes more, also goes up as well. So.
Right also goes no. Right dead ends.
Yep, it's a circle. Oh wait, something's there. Stop.
You see a very large pit. It's easy to spot passively.
Okay.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is there anything in this dead end area over here?
No, there's not. So you can jump the pit if your strength is over 10. Like without any check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Lars throw me over the pit if my strength is under 10?
Sure, Lars would like to do a.
Honestly, I don't even like
Shot
that
pit
idea all
over.
that much.
I will help Lars in that attempt to throw Cynic.
Okay. I only need.
How deep is this pit first?
It's
And
not
what's at
super
the
deep.
bottom?
It's not super deep. What's
What's
at the
on-
bottom?
So is it one of those that we would die if we fell?
Nah. It looks like maybe 20 feet down.
Hey, Mr. Dragon Person, come here and make some light down there, just to make sure there's nothing down there.
Yeah, I chucked like a pebble or something, cast light
And
on
this
it.
is out of character. I have the feeling GM wants to kill us, so I really want to check.
There doesn't seem to be anything down there. It looks like just a hole in the floor, not an actual trap.
So it goes down to the next level.
Yes.
Lars is willing to throw anyone over who wants to do it.
I can jump over easily. no
I'm
problem.
willing to let Lars try and throw me over, I
Okay.
guess. Do we have a rope that I can climb back up in case?
I have a 50-foot hemp rope, so yeah.
I have a
we-
silk rope.
Could we use some kind of way to climb across that with a rope instead?
Is your strength above 10?
It's 9.
Okay, so yeah, somebody has to throw you or help you across.
I can tell you how it will work out. So what I'd need is Cynic to make an athletics check, and then Lars to make an athletics check.
Okay.
So he does successfully assist you, which gives you advantage, which means you clear it.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank
Can
you,
I
sir.
get a... Lars, do you want to help me over as well too?
Oh, wait, Ro needs help too. Let's do it
That's a
again.
thanks for all. Thank you, and
No.
healed again if you shall fall
Oh, yeah.
unconscious again.
Oh, there we go. He's
What am I
good.
gonna do?
Roll an
You gotta-
athletics check with
Athletics,
advantage.
Mr. Dragon. Sprout your wings and fly.
No problem.
He doesn't get that yet, not till like level 14.
Yeah. True.
This frail mortal body does me no favors of my once great powers.
Dude, because of your character, you got me now I'm starting a campaign tomorrow with a character who's crazy and constantly has a cantrip of cherry blossoms going behind him, and he thinks he's the main character of an anime.
Nice.
I don't see how that's related to me at all in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, that's kind of insulting, honestly, to a dragon to say that.
Yeah. That is pretty insulting.
Okay.
Alright, so either we go right or down. I think down was just a loop, if I'm gonna guess. Or we could go left.
I say we go right.
Let's go. right.
Well, left is a dead end.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's another one of those little loopy things.
A lot of loopy things.
Okay, Lars, go ahead, please.
Imagine that's gonna be
It's a
another
little
loopy
tank.
thing.
Nope. It goes down.
This
Okay,
appears
so
to be
top is a dead
a storage area / treasure room. You see,
Cool.
see a bunch
Storage
of
area
storage area, treasure room. You see a bunch of boxes, barrels, chests. Same as before.
Okay, before opening any chests, make sure they're
We
not
can't.
alive.
No, we can't. It's like it's regular. This is stuff for the Tidebreak, right? This is Tidebreak stuff.
Mhm.
Unless
This is
the-
4 levels down into the sewer.
didn't they use this? Didn't they say use this as storage?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we take something from here, it's like stealing.
Not all of us
This
are
is-
lawful.
This is abandoned.
Oh, okay. So fine. Free reign. They lost property rights. Let's do this.
But no. But first, make sure, like,
None of the chests are alive. We get it.
yes.
No mimics. Okay.
None of these chests are alive.
Good. Then let's loot.
Hold up. Wait.
No, and trap check is also a good thing to do. Well,
Yeah. Trap
Yeah.
check. Because like
Perception
one,
check to
plus-
make sure nothing.
I think we might-
Lars would like to investigate whether or not anything is in like
plus
alive.
guys, I feel like this is a trap. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entrances, including the one we came in from. So if we're caught in the middle and then things start surrounding us, it could go
well,
badly.
okay, we came in from here. We also know that that one is just another loop around to it.
Okay. What about
So 2 of them are the way we came in, and more than likely, there's more loop arounds around this corner. It's just gonna be my architectural guess.
could I? Okay. You know what? I'll trust that judgment.
Like, that's why I backed up a little bit towards the way we came in, though.
Yeah. Okay. So
Maybe we just don't make a lot of noise.
yeah, I think that's also a good idea.
We could also try and do a little bit more investigation of the surrounding area before we start looting things.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest
Like Lars just did.
I could go scouting.
Well, no, I don't mean like that. I mean actually scout out a little bit ahead
Yeah.
so we know what is there before we go back and then loot things.
I could go scouting because I got pretty good stealth.
So, want to do that a little bit?
Yeah. We should do that.
So let's say that's what's going to happen right now. Go.
Okay.
Roll a perception and go where you want to go.
I would also roll stealth,
Sure.
just in case.
I'm gonna
So
roll stealth first.
you don't have dark vision, so you can't see
No.
back here.
Yeah. Lars, get over here. Get over. Come here. I need you as my light because I can't see crap. Thank you.
I'm going to kind of go with you over here because, yeah, that just seems to be another dead end up there at
There's
the top right.
there's more storage and chests and things back here, buckets, barrels. equipment.
There's an area at the bottom.
Can we check these to make sure none of them are alive as well?
Sure.
Just to make sure. Another investigation check.
Give me perception.
Perception.
All of us.
I am not the right one to percept.
Okay.
Cesara, give me a perception check because you were going to be rolling anyway. Okay, that's all I need. Let's see
What
One
is
of
it?
them's alive.
It's a mimic. Dun dun dun.
Right, Cesara's looking it over for traps and stuff.
Ah.
As
Okay.
is Lars. They, in fact, are mimics.
Does Lars see that?
These two. Okay.
You'll see them now. And I will, let's see. Adheres to anything that touches it. You are also grappled.
Okay. I did not. Did I touch it? I didn't touch
I
it.
would assume that your perception check included the
Well,
getting
that
close to it and stuff.
perception check could be you taking your dagger and just poking it with the dagger.
Yeah. Is that still considered touching it if I just poke it with a dagger?
When you fail the perception checks to determine if it's a mimic, it's
Oh, okay.
assumed that you failed. Like,
I didn't know that would be classified as a fail. That's why. Sorry.
Okay, so hold on. I got a 12 on perception. Was that a success or a fail?
that's a fail.
Okay, so I'm grappled then.
And 14?
Who got a 14?
Lars.
Lars is actually good.
Alright, Lars is like, ooh.
Yeah,
no,
Lars
you
sees-
didn't.
Could I roll to resist being grappled?
There is
Or
no
am I-
roll at this point, but you can on your turn. So
Okay.
let me hit up the initiative. Right.
Excellent.
So, Cynic.
Okay.
Two chests come
I
alive.
I see the one that is currently has the mouth on Cicera, and I will mock it.
Barely psychic damage.
I'm hoping that at least it might, I don't know, help her in some way.
Hold on. Mimic.
Like, I didn't want to Google it to see if I could or could not do
Yeah.
that either.
Yeah, it seems
good
they
player.
are monsters, so it does work. But he saves.
Okay, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to Google things. And
Yeah,
go in
it's
Well,
there.
once I get all the tokens restatted to new creatures, like we're replacing all the creatures in the monster manual, they won't have names that you can Google. So
Okay,
we're getting there, but right now they're just mimics.
So how do I save? With strength? Or...
So you can make an escape. See, I believe
Which
it
is
would be
athletics or acrobatics.
athletics or acrobatics, right?
Hmm.
You will have
Actually,
disadvantage.
Alright, let's kill this.
I'll be doing acrobatics.
Okay.
Disadvantage or advantage? Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay. RNGesus, protect me. How could you?
What the hell?
Because you call it Jesus. It's RNG.
RN
God.
Jesus is a spiteful god, if you didn't know.
That's RNJ. It's RNG.
RNJesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just called RN Jesus is the joke at this point.
Okay,
Yep.
well, I'm gonna get eaten, so bye, guys.
I guess technically I was supposed to roll damage on that surprise round, but I don't usually run it like that. Okay, so Cesara, you get hit for 4 bludgeoning damage. Lars, you get hit for 10.
How much do I get hit for?
Cesara's 4, Lars is 10.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
No.
Is it trying to bite, or is it just like crushing?
Oh,
or
sorry, I
something?
forgot the poison damage.
Oh,
Yeah, because they wouldn't pseudopod.
oh.
Another 6 poison damage to Cesara.
All right, I'm not looking too good.
Wait, that's not a con save for poison?
It's just poison damage. And Lars,
Okay.
you are also grappled as it hits you.
Also grapple?
Also grappled.
Cool beans.
They grapple, then they bite.
Well, Lars is going to go ahead and take a rage, which will be a reckless attack against whoever's grappling him, which will be the one who's right next to him, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hit.
Alright, sweet. And that's 15 slashing damage, and I am pissed the fuck off.
Row. You hear a struggle.
Time to burn some mimics. I'm still locked.
Oh. There you go.
Ro, save us!
Encourage these monsters with the fire.
Hit. Rufus.
I'll take a longbow shot at the one next to Lars.
Hit.
Alright,
Cynic.
and I'll go ahead and move over here.
Cynic.
Sorry, I had myself muted. I always forget that. I'm going to do, that again.
Okay. Vicious mockery.
And I'm going to do the one that has Cesara in its mouth.
He saves. Cesara.
And then I'm also going to do I might just do my healing, last level 1 healing word to Cesara.
Thank you. That's +8.
Go ahead, Cesara.
I'd like to try again and get out of its grip.
Okay.
So that's going to be acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Right. It's not going to do it. It's gonna bite again at Cesaro. 6 damage, 4 piercing, 2 acid, and biting at Lars. 7 piercing, 2 acid.
Cool beans.
They don't do very much damage.
I'm still.
Wait a minute. So Lars gets half damage, right?
Yeah, so be 4 damage total.
Cool beans. All right, so Lars is completely pissed, and he's going to take another strike against the one that's grappling him with another great sword, or great axe, rather.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hit.
yeah, boy.
Now he's looking pretty bad.
Time to finish it off. Going for the kills with my claws. Time to shred this sucker up.
Oh boy.
Which one are you attacking? This guy here?
Bottom one.
Okay, you do shred it.
That's 8 damage.
It's 4 damage. 6
Nah,
damage.
6.
No, it's 4, 5. Oh yeah, it's 6 damage. Yeah.
I can
With
do
2
math.
wounds.
All right, let me handle it. Rufus.
He doesn't like it.
Shooting with the longbow.
I don't like doing math, but I understand how.
Jesus.
That is a miss. Cynic.
Cicero looks how badly bloody.
Bloodied.
I'm like, yeah, pretty bloody.
So I'm gonna viciously mock the one that's in his mouth again. I know. And then I'm also gonna do a healing word at level 2 to you.
Okay. It saves.
10 HP.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Okay, so could I attack it while I'm still grappled? But
Sure.
probably, yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try again to get out of its grip because I don't like being in its grip because I know it's gonna get definitely hits. So acrobatics one more time. There we go.
14. You get out.
Reinvigorated. I push myself off.
Okay, it takes an attack of opportunity.
It does.
Can
Wait.
cutting
Okay.
action
Forget.
to
No.
dodge,
Forget. I
disengage.
could. I take disengage. Yeah, disengage
Okay.
as a bonus action. There we go.
Smart. And you're just gonna go there?
I'm gonna pull out my
Yeah.
short. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my.
So
short.
I'm too lazy to figure out how to do the whole adding plus levels to it, so I just created 1 level healing word at every available level.
That seems fine. Okay, so he's gonna reach out at really any of you. How about Lars?
Bring it.
Missing.
Big man Lars is gonna crush this motherfucker.
Lars is still raging, and he is going to attack this guy with everything he's got.
Recklessly?
Hell yeah, recklessly.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
That's a hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
All right, the 10 slashing damage.
Row.
I'm gonna
Burn that
attack
motherfucker.
ferociously. Ooh.
Miss. Rufus.
Shooting again.
Why hold me back
Hopefully
for?
it hits.
Why hold me back for? I got this.
Oh.
Lord.
10 damage. Wait, you crit on a
Jesus,
19?
How much health does this
It's
thing
a-
have?
The champion archetype.
Wow, that's nice. That's very nice. Cynic.
Going to mock the one that's still alive.
You will finally get it. Cesara.
I'm going to attack with
No
my
one needs
short.
healing, so yeah, I'll end on that.
Yeah, I'm going to use my short sword. Sneak attack damage because within
Yes.
an ally.
You got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Oh,
Miss.
Figure after we kill these, we're just gonna loot and get out.
Gonna attack
Yeah.
Lars. Missing. Lars.
All right, Lars is ready, and he's going to attack with a great axe. Still raging.
Okay, that's a miss.
I'm going to use my inspiration if that's cool.
No, you gotta declare first. Row.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Gonna quicken my. Gonna quicken a level 2 stealth slot. Alter Stealth. and then I'm just going throwing my dragon claws and then slash.
Hit.
Yeah, that's me done.
Rufus.
Shooting again.
Hit. Cynic.
How bloody does this
It
chest
looks
look?
bloodied. I don't give numbers, man. It looks bloodied.
I know. I'll shoot it.
That's a hit, and that kills it.
Cool. And my question is, when you only fire one bolt, do you get it back when you're doing the scrounging half?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't care that much about ammo. Just people who use a
Yeah,
lot of it
no.
have to buy pretty regular.
I don't. As you've seen, I think I've fired it 5 times, and I've recounted 3 of the ammo.
You guys gonna go and loot everything?
Yes, because
Fuck
we've
yeah.
already
Yes.
to make sure nothing was
Everything.
alive.
Everything that was in the basilisk nest and everything that's here.
Might as well take a look inside the mimics to see if there's anything there.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Trapped.
Trapped.
Oh. Wait, didn't we search
Wait, I
for
thought-
traps?
Yeah, we did
It
inspect
what?
for traps.
These you asked, is anything alive? They appear, by their definition, as inanimate objects until they activate.
So there's no way to detect these.
Not
Without
de-
probably detect magic.
without detect magic, yeah.
I
Oh
still have
my
my
god.
I think that lasts for an hour.
Well, good thing I still have 3 spell slots.
Okay.
All right, Ro.
And I
Uh,
think you're in rage still, right, Lars?
I just gotta check if alter spell slot for an hour or a minute. Did you wanna get them to do it? Because I'm
No,
still
that's
running out of
fine.
Lars,
attack.
you're still under rage, wouldn't you be? Because
Yeah, no, this is like
Yeah, Lars
15
is
seconds
underage.
later. You're fine.
What kind of trap is this? Is it just swords just dancing around?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet, up till now. I'm gonna charge down and start taking some of these bastards out.
why do I have a feeling that Vicious Mockery will do nothing to these? I'm so happy I bought that hand crossbow.
One hit.
Ooh,
One hit?
Lars.
Lars is going to move down here. He's going to take a attack against this guy, which will be fucking failure.
It's a Zera.
I'm gonna be moving over here. I'm gonna be attacking that that one
Mm-hmm.
with my short sword.
You need a feat. You need something to make sneak damage apply, right?
Yeah, no, it's I have to be within 5 feet of an ally, or I have to have advantage on the roll, or I have to be hidden from the enemy, or something.
But I mean,
that.
like,
Maybe-
if someone
maybe
wanted to
ally
apply
near
sneak
the
damage,
enemy.
they need a feat or
Must be a rogue.
class.
They have
yeah.
to be rogue level 1. in order
Okay,
to
so
get
it's a
sneak
class
damage.
feature. Got it.
Yes.
Let's move through this, Cynic. Gotta
I'm
move.
just gonna move down a little bit and then fire my crossbow.
Oh, he is. Cool. That's a miss. Rufus.
I'm going to shoot this one with the longbow.
I learned my lesson. Things without ears do not get mocked.
Hit.
And I'm going to move down here.
My turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This
Oh
is gonna
boy.
tickle more than likely.
Lars. Lars, no.
Like that
Are they-
sharp, pinchy, stabby kind of tickle.
Are the gates at all like blocked?
The gates?
Like the entrance around?
No, you could totally run out
They're open. We
With-
could run out if we need
without your loot. Okay, here's what's going down. Cynic. Hit. 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 Miss. 12, 14 total damage. Rufus.
That tickle.
Miss. Row. Hit for 6, and Lars.
Can I shield?
Yeah, you could.
21.
Yeah, misses. Lars hit for 2 hits for 4 and then 3 after reduction.
Cool. So 7 total.
Yes.
Gonna try kill this bottom one. My dragon claw. Actually, I don't get it. Off attack, do I?
Miss.
16 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Okay, Lars is going to attack the one directly in front of him, still raging. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and take a my inspiration.
Okay.
Still not helping.
Miss.
Alright, cool.
I'll attack the
Cesaro.
one. I'll attack the one over here, and I have the advantage because I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, it's not advantage.
Sneak attack, not advantage. You're right.
You don't have to declare it every time. I know that you get sneak attack. Not my first rogue.
Okay.
Maybe
yeah.
maybe my 40th. 12 misses. Cynic.
Okay, first I'm going to attack with my rapier, the one at the below me, and miss.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to use a level 2 healing word on Lars.
Sweet.
Rufus.
I'll attack with the rapier against the one right above me. I'll action surge and make another attack.
Hit.
Does our weapon seem to be effective against these?
Yeah, absolutely. You're damaging him.
Yeah.
1 hit on Lars for 4 damage after reduction.
Sweet.
Ro, you're still shielded, I believe. Until the end of your turn.
I already had a turn.
You shielded last.
Yeah, so it goes into my turn, which was
Your
just
turn's
after theirs.
next. Oh, yeah, so wait. Okay, right,
I'm
gotcha.
not under the effects of shield now.
Okay, so only 1 hit. No, actually, that doesn't even hit. That's a 15. Rufus hit for 5, and Cynic 3 hits, 1's a crit.
Ow! This is gonna probably take me down.
20 damage.
Nope, I have 2 left.
Oh boy.
Gonna attack that injured one.
Who got attacked?
Cynic and Lars and Rufus.
Okay. Okay.
Misses. I seriously thought you guys would like choke point them or something.
Yeah.
Lars is going to attack the one to his right over here, with another great sword attack. Great axe, rather. Hell yeah.
1 turn disengage gets everybody behind a wall. Right, okay, so you hit.
Wait, anyone can use a disengage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not know
Wait,
that.
that's
I'm
another
going to
thing?
take.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage. I'm going to move over here.
Run north.
What front door? I can't go to the front door. It's too far. For plus I'd have to like make a full loop around. Could I use a skill that I'm not proficient with?
What do you mean?
Like, cause like each skill, like a skill that I'm not proficient
Yes,
with.
tell me the skill name.
Okay,
What are you trying to
intimidation.
do?
Intimidation. Like,
Yeah, you could try to intimidate a construct sword.
I'm trying to get them to come towards me, basically.
Yeah. Sure. Roll intimidation. Nothing happens. Cynic. That's your action you move. And,
Okay, so I can disengage with my action, right?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah, we have-
and then I will go to here. That's 30 feet, and then use my 3rd level cutting healing word on myself.
Oh
Nice.
boy, you keep those crits, man.
Rufus.
Those crits.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure where people think they're going. I'm gonna head to. All right, gonna move 5 feet here, and I'm going to attack the injured one with a rapier.
He's dead.
All right.
That was overkill.
And I'm going to chance the opportunity attack and go 5, 10, 15 over here.
Okay.
They both miss.
All right.
We need to chokehold them. We just need to get them one by one and all of us together in one place.
That place is a round row.
Cynic, he crits.
Motherfucker!
For 13 damage.
There goes that nice healing word I just cast mostly.
Row. 1 hit for 2 damage. Lars. 2 hits.
One level 2 spell left.
After reduction, 3, 5, 4, 7 damage to Lars.
Okay.
Row.
I'm going to dodge
Oh, interesting.
and say I'll keep him busy. You guys finish him off.
Lars is going to attempt to escape.
Actually,
right
can I move down a
about-
bit?
You can take disengage here and then move
Yeah,
around.
I'm going to disengage. I'm going to head out this way.
Okay. What are you doing, Row?
Sorry, I said could I move down and take the 2 attack of opportunity?
Well, to move down, you'd have to move through his square, so you'd take 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he could disengage and then he could take
I
the
dodge.
move.
And then I do it.
Oh, dodge. Okay, dodge, okay.
They all miss. Cesara.
I'm going to take my short bow and I'm going to fire at this one over here. If my sheet will not lag on me, then it will happen right now. Because it's just regular. There we go.
Cynic.
I'm gonna 30 feet to there after I disengage with my action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast my very last spell, Healing Word level 2 on myself.
Cool. Rufus.
You'd save it. Save it.
I'll take it my
I
longbow
only have
and take
hey.
a shot at this one.
Row is telling you to save it because he's like about to get hit by 9 things. Miss.
Save me!
Alright, then I'll move back here.
All right. Well, we know what's about to happen.
Row. Death by 1, 2, 3, 4.
Death by 1,000 swords.
7. Death by
Doesn't
7 swords. No, by 8 swords.
This one just like wait his turn out back or something. Yeah.
No, if he survives this, he has to achieve dragon form then.
AC is 16. It's 1 miss.
Disadvantage on all attacks.
I know. 2 misses. 3 misses. 4 misses. 5 misses. 6 misses. 7 misses. 8 misses.
That's why I didn't save my heal!
What the fuck?
And that is why I did not save my heal!
I hope you have like Thunder Wave now.
And the best thing is, my character didn't see any of that.
Or are you just gonna dodge again?
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay, Lars.
I'm gonna turn 2nd level spell slot into a sorcery.
All right,
point.
Lars is
Hold on,
very
hold on,
interesting
hold on.
getting the-
Rose doing some sorcery bullshit.
Sorry, my bad.
Turning 2nd level spell points into sorcery points.
Oh, and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then dodge.
cool.
Okay,
Sorry,
Lars is
sorry,
getting the
Lars.
fuck out of here. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm going to take another arrow shot at this one over here. Do I get a sneak? All right, so I have a question.
You would get sneak
For
attack.
sneak attacks, Because I'm within 5 feet of an ally, but this is a range
No,
attack.
no,
Is
no.
this...
The ally is within 5 feet of the enemy. Ro is giving you
Oh,
sneak
of the
attack.
enemy. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And you have that right now with Ro, I believe. Again, my character can't see around the
Then
wall.
let me handle it. Yeah, you have it right now. Roll your attack. That hits. What was Lars doing? Just running?
Yeah, Lars is getting the fuck out of here because he's pretty much almost dead.
Okay.
Hey, Lars, throw some javelins.
You
Are
will
you
lose
ready
your
for it?
rage
Here.
if you don't attack.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, he can throw a javelin at this one right here, so
Okay.
he's going to do that before he runs.
Okay.
You're cowards.
So I will go to right here and then fire a bolt
Put
from
the
my
ball.
hand crossbow.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit. Rufus.
I'm going to shoot this one with the longbow.
Same one I just shot at, I'm guessing.
This one? Or... Boom.
I don't see you pinging.
I don't either.
Oh, sorry, just pink. The one directly below Roish.
Sure.
This one,
Okay,
okay.
so the same one. Yeah.
And I'll move down here.
Oh, wow. My connection lagged out. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it lagged out for me too.
Attacking Ro. This time this guy's going to come over. Miss. 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 Miss.
When I get back to town, my character...
The Blade Dancer.
Can I just say, my character bows and says, when we get back to town, you're getting an epic portrait of yourself.
What size creatures are these?
I have tool proficiencies. One of them will be painting, and I will paint a picture of you.
What size creatures are these?
Small.
Small, so I can't move through their squares.
Right.
Alright, cool, I dodge.
Okay. Lars.
Okay, well, Lars, seeing what's going on right now, and considering he did take an attack, he's going to go ahead and attack the one at the very rear.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. He's going to do it from this angle, and that's going to be with the great axe.
Okay. That's a
Yep.
miss. Cesaro.
I'm going to be attacking the... Hold on. Let me think. I'm going to be shooting this one again.
Okay.
With my short bow. And this is going to be a regular attack, because, yeah.
Why isn't this? It's a sneak attack, but whatever.
It's a sneak attack?
It's
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Ro is in the middle of them.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You miss. Cynic.
Oh, sorry. I re-rolled on accident.
Yeah, you miss.
The dinged up one.
Rufus.
That misses at 16?
Yes.
Damn.
All right, taking a shot over here.
Dead.
All right, stay where I am.
So it's a 17 hit. Cool to know.
Yes.
Well, they're swords, and they're small, so yeah, it does make sense.
No, that's cool. I just want to know what my hit number is, that's all.
They all miss Ro again.
I'm
What
going
the
to do
hell?
the dodge action.
We need to get him a portrait. I swear.
I will paint one for him!
Did I just hear
He
you're gonna
who
move?
stands against the swords.
You're gonna dodge and
Gonna
move,
do the dodge action.
and then move.
Nah, not move.
You sure?
I'm thinking
dodge.
about it.
Because I'd love to kill Lars
Nah.
right quick.
Nah,
Okay.
stay there and dodge.
Go ahead, Lars.
Lars is still mad. He's going to go ahead and take another shot at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead. Cesara.
Well, Sarah feels inspired, so she's gonna sheath her short bow. She's gonna charge at this one over here, and she's going to attack with her short sword. This one sneak attack.
Yep.
There we go.
Hit. Cynic.
And I'll keep it short. I shoot and I miss.
Rufus.
I'm going to shoot at the injured one.
Dead.
All right.
5 attacks on Row. Miss. 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 I'm rolling lots of 15s. And I know, but here's the thing. How many more shields do you have, Ro?
2.
Just
Two.
sorcery points.
Exactly.
Using sorcery points to make.
Exactly.
And
So-
then,
Dodge.
yeah, so I can dodge now. And then I can take 3 attack opportunities and then burn these suckers to a crisp.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay.
Lars is going to move over here, and he's going to attack the one right here with the great sword still raging. As soon as he can get his shit back together. Hold on.
Recklessly?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, recklessly.
Oh, great. And that's a hit. That is most definitely a hit.
It's dead.
Hell yeah.
So there.
That's it. You just smashed a sword.
Yep. I think you guys figured it out.
Yep. I'm gonna
Okay,
charge.
so we figured it out. Stick Row in the middle of them and have him continuously dodge.
It's not a terrible strategy. It's a shielding
I'm going to
sorcerer with 16
charge.
AC.
I'm
Don't
going to
worry,
charge
my
this
next
one.
character
I'm going to
He's
attack.
gonna have 20 AC and he's gonna
Miss.
be able to do better.
Cynic.
I'm gonna shoot the same one that Cesara just shot at and missed,
Miss.
so don't worry about me.
Rufus.
Going to shoot this one to the right
Okay.
of Row.
Miss.
Ah.
Hit!
The first hits.
It's a 20 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. It misses.
21.
Bro.
Bro.
The idiot that would not die.
He's
I'm
the
gonna,
immortal one.
Dodge.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna quicken a gonna go down there. I'm gonna get one attack opportunity.
Yep.
And
Misses.
then I'm gonna
Lars,
I'm gonna melt some of these suckers. So I'm gonna quicken this. To get these two.
One saves, one doesn't.
Then move back here.
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's Lars's turn. I skipped
Yeah.
him.
So Lars.
Lars is having way too much fun with this, and he's going to attack this one right about here.
Lars is just in love with the idea that for once he's the one not getting hacked and slashed at.
I assume that was
Aw.
recklessly. He's dead.
Yes.
Cesara.
Attacking with the short sword at the one that's right in front of me.
Sure.
Can I just roll my attack right after? Because I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yep.
Shoot it. Keep it quick.
Hit. Rufus.
Shooting the one to the right of Row.
So wait,
Hit.
I thought 17 hits on the swords.
It did. You hit. They both
Yeah,
hit.
I hit. I hit. He hit. We both
Everybody's
hit.
hitting.
That's 19 damage, but it's still up.
Yep. It's pretty
Okay.
low.
I thought, yeah, I was just thinking.
You
I
dodged,
thought
right,
it
Ro?
would be enough.
Yes.
They all miss. Dodge.
I'm gonna dodge again. Yep.
Lars.
Lars is going to go down here and attack this one right here.
Yep. Hit. Dead. Cesara.
I'm gonna take 20 feet to move here, then another 10 feet, and I'm going to attack the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
What do you call it when a weapon dulls over time?
When a weapon dies,
Dulls.
Dulls.
Blunts.
blunts. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll call that one dead, and we'll wrap this up because he's got 5 hit points. So, this is
Yay!
how you fight 1 intelligence creatures. You don't be 1 intelligence PCs. Yeah, we're just gonna stand here and
You.
tank them.
That was so amazing, honestly.
Okay, I gotta ask, how much will it cost me in paint to draw an epic picture of Roe?
2 gold.
Cool. I will easily take that out of my loot here to paint Roe an epic picture.
All right, so loot is
Whew.
and I've already rolled these magic items.
These blades are too dull to cut my skin.
I believe those are both potions. I could be wrong.
It's 5 gems. There's 5 players. Each one of us gets 1 gem, so that's 10 gold.
Oh, I lost my rolls.
Okay.
100. Okay. Ooh, that's even better. 70.
So a total of 370 gold.
However you spell that. Oil of slipperiness. Dust of dryness. That's the 2 items. Consumables.
What do they do?
I think oil of slipperiness is like grease, makes things make a dex check or fall, and dust of dryness is like a con check or choke.
My other question is, does oil of slipperiness produce the same fire effect as grease?
Grease doesn't do fire effect in 5e.
Oh, it doesn't anymore?
Thick and heavy in the container, but it flows quickly when poured. Yeah, okay. So how do we spread this? It's like 5 players. How much gold is it? 370, someone said.
Yeah, 370 divided by 5 is 74.
H has the calculator on thingy on his website.
Yeah, there's a loot splitter.
Nice.
So we got 74 gold apiece, you said?
Can you write down in the
74
chat
pieces.
how much we get?
74 pieces each, yeah.
Did I do that wrong? That's including gems.
Oh, okay. 74.
82 gold each. You can just write down 82 gold. Pretty sure that's right.
Yeah.
And what's the 410?
That's total loot. It's 82
What's
gold
the
each.
dust of dryness do?
Con
You-
save or choke.
Yeah. So it's, I assume is that the poison? Or
It's
not a poison?
It's not a poison.
Okay.
It's an activated item on an opponent.
Okay, so...
I just
Well,
wanted to check, though.
Yeah, who wants to take this stuff?
Honestly, I'm good with neither of them.
I'll take the oil of slipperiness.
I feel that after the hard work
Right
he
up.
just did, he totally deserves it.
Lube me right up.
Yeah.
So-
Honestly, I can also think that he should deserve the dust of dryness because I think he fucking just tanked like a beast for
So
us.
I think you're probably going to end up giving him MVP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely MVP, 100%. That was ballsy, man. That was pretty ballsy, and it paid off.
That was some serious.
So let me
shit
ask you a
right there.
question
Thank you.
out of character. Did you see me like measuring like where the swords were going to go and say, "Oh, I figured this out"? That's what it looked like.
Well, the first thing I was like, we could easily just go into the corner, check all these guys, and we'll
Is
just
that our
pick 'em off.
XP? Cool.
670, yes. Awesome.
Yeah, I thought you'd totally go into a corner, like sit back
Yeah, but I
there.
don't want to say it out. I was like, oh bugger, I'll wait till Fantic happens. I can live through this.
What's the...
All right, let's do the voting real quick because we got another game starting. First is best role play. Who do we like for that?
Oh, who did? I don't think we did much role playing.
I'm
But,
inclined
Yeah,
to give that to Lars because he just kept
Yeah.
on getting knocked
Yeah.
out and then just coming back and
Yeah, he was classic
Barbarian,
barbarian. Yeah.
And I
vote
gave you
for
all
that
of
too.
my heals except for those 2 for myself at the end.
Sorry.
It's okay, that's what they're there for.
All right, Lars. I think everybody can agree for role play. We can give it to Lars. That was
Thank you kindly.
that was pretty fun. So you'll get an extra 10% experience and inspiration.
What?
Best team player. Who do we think about that?
Row.
We also have most valuable player. Best team player is like the
I'll
nicest
say
person.
team play the healer because I mean he did keep us alive. For
Yeah,
most of it.
Sync.
Yeah,
you
probably Cynic. All of your spell slots were used for healing word, pretty much.
Yeah, you did what you did because you thought it would be best for the team. So that was pretty good team play, man.
Good job, Cynic. You get 10% experience and inspiration to give to someone else.
Well, I can't give it to Ro. Lars already has one. Or no, Lars just finally used it, but I'll give it to Rufus.
Hooray!
Great. And most valuable player?
Row.
Ro.
Yeah.
That's not even a hard one.
10% XP and double AP. Everybody's getting 4 AP for the dungeon.
Yes.
So Ro will get 8.
Oh, and Ro, you also get an epic portrait of your deeds here.
Let me get all your names down. Rufus.
Rose seriously survived against every single odd out there.
He knows how the game's played. He knew what he was doing. In fact, he might have been in the last group when I threw like 9 or 10 swords at people. That was what they did. They choke pointed and
What's
dodged.
the
Holding in that
XP
last
you
tank.
need? What is the
Cesara,
XP that you need for 6?
I don't know, look it up. Cesara, is this, do you have a name on the AP list? Do you have other AP? Is this your first session?
No, I was here for the prologue session.
Okay, so
this is my first session after the prologue. Yeah.
So you've got 4 AP now.
Cynic, it's 14,000.
So
to get
just the
from level
basic
5
4
to
that we
6.
got. Yeah.
Right.